star in the sky, the greatest that beat the greatest, La Boricua badass, the flavor gang leader, and you're watching Covalent TV. Oh,
Daryl and Werner, I want to send so much love. I heard about Covalent TV, and I wanted to say thank you for, making fans, wrestling fans happy, for the gaming and everything. Like, you guys are amazing. Keep up the good work. And to everybody else out there, thank you for listening and watching Covalent TV. Sending so much love. Stay safe, stay positive, and stay sane. Love you guys. Mwah.
Hello, my name is Maria Canales-Bennett, and I am the First Lady of Professional Wrestling, and you're watching Covalent TV.
Hey guys, you're watching Covalent TV with my friends, and this is Kayla Sparks here, and make sure you tune in and stay positive and girl power.
This is Outlandish Zicky Dice, and you're watching Covalent TV. Outlandish!
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, it is Monday night. I want to have a quick little discussion about the nicer things going on in life, ladies and gentlemen. This weekend, it almost felt like a 4th of July weekend. I got to kick it with family, spend time with the people I love. They showed me love. It was a good feeling. We even got to sing some backyard karaoke, man. Got to sing You Make Me Wanna by Usher. It was a good time. And at the end of that performance, man, to think I got more applause and more cheers than Seth Rollins did at that Baltimore Ravens game. So that means, welcome to your WWE Raw Live review. It is your boy, Mr.Starks, man.
Big job.
I'm a petty motherfucker. I can't help it. Y'all love it. If y'all didn't like it, y'all wouldn't watch the show. Y'all know exactly how I get down. But if y'all are in the house tonight, man, and y'all are here for some of that good energy, some of that good work, some of that good loving. I get some of that good loving now. I ain't gonna lie. I'm good on that. I got it already. But even if you want to give something up, that's fine too. But in order to do that, you need to go ahead and hit that like gang, comment gang, share gang, and donation gang. It's nothing to hit the like button. It's free. It costs you absolutely $0.00. You know what I'm saying? Or if you're in the UK, £0 and 0 pence, ladies and gentlemen. So go ahead and do that real quick. And also, you can retweet, share, all that good stuff. Share to the Facebook groups. Share to your TV. Well, cast to your TV. But either way it goes. Make it happen for your boys, man. We out here delivering that great work. That's the least y'all can do. But also, it's other ways that y'all can help. Y'all can run the emojis up in the comment section, all that good stuff. And also, if y'all want to support monetarily, you could hit the Cash App. You could hit the Super Chats. You can hit the Streamlabs link. All of them count towards this beautiful thing we love going to called, wait a minute, hold on, I'm going to wait for it. Wait for it. Church. Okay. So we want to go to church. Y'all should want to go to church. Y'all should want y'all spirits to be uplifted. You should want to feel good for giving back to the content creators that you love so much. These are things that matter. Not matter, but matter. Shouts out to everybody that says matter. So the entire UK, shouts out to you, because all of y'all say matter. So I love y'all, man. I love y'all, no pause. What is going on? And yes, we are going to get to it. Sometimes y'all don't let us go on the flow of the show. Y'all will put stuff in the comment section. I'll be like, we gonna talk about it. Even some entertainment world stuff and, you know, sports world stuff. We'll eventually have a discussion about it. It can't always be the kid to raise their hand in the classroom and everybody never get a chance to answer because it's always that one kid that just raised their motherfucking hand.
Like keys all the time?
To the point of where the teacher is like, man, if you don't put your hand down and let somebody else answer. Okay. Now, speaking of which, this is a bonus topic. Y'all gonna get a bonus topic real quick. I'm sorry. I gotta do it. I don't like lighting people up, man. I really don't. But I got to, man. I gotta do it. Man, Black Girls with a Z wrestle. Tony Khan, sir. I remember being in the media scrum with somebody who was representing that brand at Dynasty, and I said to myself, there was always something real grifty about that brand. There was always something real shady about that brand to me. You know, I think God gave me that very unique spirit that can sense danger and bullshit. Sometimes at the same time. I just sensed bullshit from that brand. I've always kind of seen the way they tweet, always kind of seen the way they moved. It comes off very pander bearish. It really did. And I didn't say nothing because I'm not a hater. I don't move that way. I'm not that type of person to just be, you know, shit on somebody's brand and I don't know what they stand for. If I meet you and I find out you a dickhead, then I'll shit on your brand. But I just had a feeling. I had a hunch, if you shall. And come to find out, the owner, the man, not even the woman, the man who runs that brand, not only scammed a bunch of black independent women's wrestlers, but scammed the fans as well. Now, I'm sorry if y'all don't understand this dynamic socially, but I'm just going to say it anyway. I can't go into a deep explanation because we have a show to do, but I'm going to give a brief explanation. So something that foundational black Americans are starting to do, we're starting to delineate from people in the diaspora, like from Africa, the Caribbean, and all that stuff, because they've utilized their blackness as a means to dump off all of their negative qualities and negative traits on us. And, you know, when somebody gets caught up in something, they'll go, oh, look at the black people doing that. It's black people. It's black people, right? And we let them get away with that for too long. So now we're starting to say, no, it's not a black person that did that. It's a Nigerian. No, it's not a black person that did that. That was a Haitian. No, that's not a... And shouts out to all my African and Haitian people. I know some solid people. But we stopped letting them dump off all of their degeneracy on us. And the moment we did that, they got real mad about it. They're still mad about it. I'm just going to call it how I see it. Looking at that janky hairline, that terrible no swag aura that comes through the screen, that's a tether. And tethers are known for scamming. Tethers are known for scamming. Everybody knows this. Y'all done had some dude that sound like he from Jamaica. Y'all done had some dude from India call y'all crib before, talk about some rebate and saving you money on something, and you done hung the phone up in their damn face. So how I gathered that when I saw that story, he was a tether. He was a scamming tether that used that as a front. And once he finally said, oh, I'm making some money off of this, he did his one last final scam, and he said, well,
fuck this shit, I'm out. For fuck this shit, I'm out. No thanks.
That's what tethers do. They flee. They'll talk shit about black Americans, but live here. So to whoever that dude is that scammed all those people and scammed all those black independent women's wrestlers, go fuck yourself. And you on my shit list too. You one of those people that you better not let me catch you in person. Because a lot of the women you scammed with that are friends of mine. They're women I actually talk to and I've worked with. And yeah, we gonna have some words, homie. We definitely gonna have some words. And come to find out, that scamming tether was locked up for like what? I don't want to get it wrong. I do not want to get it wrong. But just know he got, what was it? Yes, that's right. It was SA against a minor. Y'all know what SA is. And I ain't talking about a California SA. I'm talking about the letters S and A. The dude got locked up for SA against a minor. Just the other day, too. Funny enough. Not just the other day, just the other week. I'm sorry. So before anybody sees that story and goes, oh, look at what black people are doing. No, that's not a black American. That's a tether. That is a tether. Get it right. And I don't condone that. And again, if I see him, we gonna have some words. We gonna have some words. I can't say what those words are gonna lead to, but words will be had. Because I don't play that shit. You hurting children. You scamming people. You the worst type of human being in my eyes. But now that I've gotten that story out of the way, ladies and gentlemen, we got a job to do as well. That's bringing you beautiful people the news, holding one special accountable, and bringing you facts, data, and statistics as we go. Because that is just what we do here. So let's not delay y'all any further, man. Let's go ahead and get into 10 News.
I hope this is the last time I really have to report on this.
We'll see.
Yeah. Uncle Dave is saying that the deal is done and that it could possibly be announced on Wednesday.
That sigh y'all just heard me exhale there. It's not because I don't think it's not happening. That's not the problem. I promise it's not the problem. It's just I feel like how Werner feels, how he just said, I hope this is the last time we have to report on this. I feel the same way. I'm just ready for it to be announced so I don't have to hear about it anymore.
Mm-hmm.
I don't have to hear the drones babble about how it's not gonna happen. And you know, you just ready to see it happen. You're just ready to see it so you can move on from it, grow, all that good stuff. You know what I mean? And then we could go to reporting about better things, more positive things. You know what I'm saying? Because there's been a lot of negative discourse surrounding that entire topic. Now, does it come from AEW fans? Absolutely the fuck not.
No.
Absolutely not. But it does come from a specific fan base that bugs the living shit out of every single person that watches this show. So I'm just going to go ahead and transition to it early because I got something else I want to cook on. Guys, if y'all know what's coming up, if y'all know the portion of the show we have reached, go ahead and drop that thing in the comment section. But even if you don't, I'm going to tell every single one of you anyway. It is time for me to hold one special accountable. And also, Werner's going to do it as well. Well, if he has one.
I always have one.
It's time for drone accountability. Let go. I tricked him this time. He was like, oh, wait, I do.
I always have one.
Did he exclude me from the segment?
How dare he? I worked hard to look for this one.
Go ahead.
This is from Twitter.
Twitter.
You probably have this one blocked.
More than likely.
More than likely. This is the death of AEW. All rights reserved.
If you don't fucking stop. You don't just read that shit, motherfucker.
He says, and I quote, or they, I don't know.
Don't worry, you don't want to get that riled up. No.
Yeah, that's true.
No.
He says, and I quote, there's evidence and data for days that shows that AEW is not long for this world. And it is about us. It's about as attractive as a hooker with 3 teeth and a Marlboro throat. And yet they want people to overlook all these metrics and say, well, they'll get the big increase in a TV renewal. Are you fucking kidding? Based on what? Magic? Some waterhead with wrestling belts and a mic said so? I'm surprised. I'm completely guessing on this, but I would be surprised at all if Tony has not or does not want WBD to see the books. It's either not prepared properly, has omissions, or looks far worse than what WrestleNomics surmises. Either way, time is ticking. No press release, no announcement, no closer to a deal than at any time before.
Well, I ain't gonna lie, man. That took about 45 minutes to get through, man.
Yeah, I know. It was a long one. And he has a graph of
no, hell no.
No. I'm just saying he has a graph from Fedwalker Brian Thurston showing that apparently Tony has 191 million in expenses and only 154 in revenue.
Okay, y'all, I'm not gonna lie. Fuck that drone. I already hit the button, but
Mhm.
Werner was that kid in class that when the teacher called on him, the other kids was like, "Oh,
Shut up!
Shut up! That was Werner.
Shut the fuck up!
We got all the way to page 10. Damn. I'm fucking with you. No, but seriously, guys, that's another reason. I think I just stated that a second ago. That's another reason why I want this to be announced, because the quicker this is announced, the quicker takes like that can just go the fuck away. And I think we all want to see maybe not some of y'all. Some of y'all, I'm starting to notice y'all become fair walkers right in front of my very eyes. I'm not going to lie. I am not going to lie. I am not going to lie. A lot of y'all are getting caught up in the pomp and circumstance and all the bullshit y'all said y'all wasn't going to get caught up in. And I done seen some very low tier praise for a product that really doesn't try that hard. And I'm not feeling it, because it's like, bruh, if you're going to be honest, be honest. Be very, very honest. Have integrity. I said that the last stream. Have integrity, dude. Don't try to curry favor for clout. Don't try to, it's just not worth it. It's just not worth it. Like, I tell every black person that kiss white people's ass, Coonan don't got no benefits package or a retirement plan. So if you trying to kiss ass to white folks your whole life, Alfonso Ribeiro, if you trying to kiss white folks ass your whole life, bro, your retirement package was AFV, homie. That was the best they had for you. That was for all them years of Coonan. You even married a white woman. Not that there's anything wrong with that. For all them years of Coonan, all them years, decades, the best they could, they was like, AFV's open, you want that? Like, and that kind of leads me to something just real quick. This is, again, y'all getting another bonus. Titus O'Neil, you big buffoon coon. You big damn muscle-bound coon. I don't got a bad word to say about Vince McMahon. That's what I hear when I think of black men saying stuff like that. I hear that damn pick-me-ass voice. I hear that damn step-and-fetch-it voice. Oh, Vince McMahon, he made me superstar. I got nothing bad to say about both of them. Titus O'Neil, pack yourself the fuck up. You claim to be this charitable dude. You want to give back to the black community, all that stuff, and then you just went straight to Coonan. I bet you was waiting for somebody to put a mic in your face and ask about Vince. I'm just singing all the praises about Bossa. Titus O'Neil, man, that's not a good look, pimp. That's not a good look, pimp. It's not, brother. I'm just going to let you know that right now, man. That's a bad fucking look, homie. While I read some things I might not agree with, I don't got no problem with no Vince McMahon if you don't fucking stop. You are embarrassing yourself, homie. You are absolutely embarrassing yourself. Any black person that worked for WWE or works for WWE that defends Vince McMahon, I'm putting you on my coon and shit list simultaneously. You getting put on both lists at the same damn time. I never thought I'd see today where Mick Foley was on my shit list. I never thought I would see today, guys. I really didn't. But when I watched that man sit on that stage, docile, like, well, you know, Vince did make my career. When I saw that, I said, this can't be the same dude I watched fly off the top of that Hell in a Cell. This can't be the same dude. Well, man, shit. Now that I think about it, it's definitely the same dude. I was finna say it can't be the same dude I seen get hit with the steel chair over his head 20-some times. No, it probably is, because you got to have CTE to be talking like that.
Mm-hmm.
Which brings me to this, and this leads right into my drone accountability. There's a lot of misinformation going around out here, and there's a lot, and I mean a lot, of don't ask, don't tell going on in the IWC from the WWE side. Y'all notice that? Have y'all noticed that? It's a lot of shut up. It's a lot of deflection, aggressive, passive-aggressive deflection language going on right now. And I don't like it. And I'm going to tell you why I don't like it. And then I'm going to get into my drone accountability. Because if we don't hold anything accountable, not even just in wrestling, in the world, if we don't hold anything accountable, what are we actually doing here? What are we doing here? As human beings, what are we doing here? Things that don't evolve are extinct or become extinct. So why are we being told, don't evolve your line of thinking to want better? Don't evolve your line of thinking to question things. Don't evolve your line of thinking to want to understand why certain stuff has happened. Just accept things for what they are. Now, Werner, when me and you were growing up and we were reading books in school, keep it a buck. Did you believe that all that stuff that you read in that book was completely accurate 100%?
Mm-mm.
When you got older, did you do your own sense of self-teaching and learning and reading and so on and so forth? Did you do that as you got
Every
older?
day.
There you go.
Because if you're not learning, you're stagnant.
So coming from two people, because I know myself, I ain't gonna lie. Guys, I questioned everything that I've ever read in my life since I was 4 years old. That's real talk. Coming from two people like us, this drone accountability I'm about to read off hit me in a little bit of a different way, because not because I don't expect it from this person or anything like that, but just the sheer passive aggressive tone in which it was said bugged me so much that I had to catch myself from crashing out. Because this is a person that I do respect their talent level, but this was nasty work. Okay? So for the context tweet, screen name Who is Vindictive posted with a picture of Jade Cargill and Bianca Belair being announced as the Bad Blood hosts. Said, y'all know I adore them, but why does Bad Blood need a host? This ain't WrestleMania or SummerSlam. To which Samantha Irvin said this. And this might be a little wordy, but I'm going to get through it. We just never going to sit back and enjoy, are we? And then she would go on to say, oh my goodness, hold on, I had it. I'm sorry, y'all. My fault. We gonna get through this. Don't you worry. Don't you worry. We're going to get through this. Because there's no way I'm letting this rock. There it is. She said, IWC knows how to book please, secure sponsors, delegate budgets, call matches, commentate, brand and market, but they don't know how to enjoy the show. The sheer passive-aggressive nature and tone, the elitist aggression and tone. I'm not even joking. Samantha Irvin came off like Elon Musk right there. It came off very, I know everything, you know nothing. Now, I'm not done. because she said one more thing that bugged the fuck out of me. A fan asked, okay, well, cool. These two women are the women's tag champions. How does this make sense? To which Samantha Irvin had also said, but why does it have to make sense to you right now? That's what I'm wondering. And then that person responded, it's never made sense to me since they brought hosts. I'd much rather have Jade and Bianca compete on the card, which is a very fair, very valid criticism. To which Samantha Irvin said, the fact that it doesn't make sense to you is precisely why you are on the side of the TV you are on. And that is okay. Not a diss. I guess I just got long for the pre-American Idol, pre-Facebook days where people didn't think it was necessary to instantly form and share opinion. What type of take a ass whooping and like it type of shit is that? Hold on, I ain't even hit the button. Hold on, y'all. I got to do this. Hold on, I'm sorry, y'all.
Dumbass.
Samantha, beloved, you know I respect your talent. You do. You know that. I've actually spoken to you. You can't be that dense, beloved. You can't be that dense, beloved. There's no way, baby. There's no way you are that dense, sweetheart. There's no way that you're that absent-minded, not closed-minded. There's no way that you're that absent-minded to believe that you and the product you work for are above criticism. But then I stopped myself as I thought that, and I said, that, Werner, we have been saying this for 2 weeks in a row now. That is the culture that they have bred not only into talent and their fan base, but as you can see, this is past a culture now. I see why they call their fans the WWE Universe. This is a solar system that they have created. Where if you find your way into this WWE solar system, you better not question nothing. Sun too bright, get in the shade. Food tastes funny, eat it and like it anyway. Water got lead in it, drink it. That's the WWE solar system. That is not a solar system I want to be a part of. Y'all understand me? That is not a solar system I personally want to be a part of, Samantha Irvin. I am saying your name because I want you to know I am directly speaking to you. And whoever clips this and tags her, I don't care. It's the truth. Where do you get off? Where do you get off? Beloved, you weren't even famous 3 years ago. Where do you get off? Where do you get off speaking with this holier than thou energy? You are in a company that is currently being investigated by the federal government. Where does this arrogance come from? Where does this elitist mentality come from? And it's a reason why I brought up the Seth Rollins, Baltimore Ravens thing, because I wanted to spin the block and bring it around to this. Samantha, if the product was so great to the point of where it shouldn't be questioned, shouldn't be criticized, and WWE just has a machine that works for everyone and turns them into megastars, why the hell did Seth Rollins go to a football game, which was an appearance that was set up by NBC Universal? They not fooling nobody.
Mm-hmm.
Why the hell did Seth Rollins go to a football game? And when they put him up on the screen and announced his name, you heard a whopping 20 people in an arena full of maybe 20,000 people that cheered. Why do you, okay, if WWE is this amazing system that no one questions, why did all the Baltimore Ravens players walk up to Angel Reese and shake her hand and say, you're the reason why I'm watching women's basketball right now? And also, I want y'all to peep something. Go back and look at that clip again. Angel Reese is in the background looking like, who the fuck are you? At Seth Rollins. Go back and look. Because if it's one thing I know about black people, black Americans, foundational black Americans, we can't hide what we thinking with our we can't. It's impossible. It's impossible. Look at Angel Reese's face when they announced this Seth Rollins. She's looking like, who is this dude? Now, this is also WWE's fault in a way because they've gone so long putting a brand before establishing stars that now WWE isn't as much of a household entity as people thinks it is. WWE superstars aren't as big of household names as people in that bubble think they are. And we've been saying this since day one. Guys, I'm telling you, since we've started doing this podcast, we have said, if you take Seth Rollins, plop him on the street, and you walk with him, and you walk up to 40 people and say, do you know who this is? We said at best, you might get 5 people that might be like, you look familiar. They ain't going to get the name. Not on the first try, they not. And that's a problem. And it's a problem WWE created. Warren, I got you. 1 second. That's a problem WWE created. And guess what? They're never going to be able to escape that problem because WWE continues to not only put out the product that they put out, but they continue to put the brand above creating stars. Meanwhile, and since WWE fans love to compare and contrast, meanwhile, look at all these AEW superstars getting movie roles. I'm sorry, correction. AEW wrestlers getting movie roles. MJF is about to be in Happy Gilmore too, man. Which is going to be on Netflix. Ain't that about a... Warner, go ahead and say what you were going to say, sir.
So you mentioned how if we drop Seth Rollins on the street, only 5 people would recognize him, maybe. Maybe. Now, again, compare and contrast. I bet you more people would know Darby Allin.
Present the argument. Somebody's going to challenge you on that. Present your argument, please.
Look, Darby Allin is probably the hottest outside of AEW right now. I mean, he shows up everywhere. I just saw a video of him on Fox 5 in the morning cutting a promo on an anchor for Grand Slam and riding on his skateboard with Kurt Menefee right next to him. Also, Darby Allin's known for jumping off of crazy things that get clipped and go viral easily. Darby Allin also got hit by a fucking bus, and that got clipped virally and is now all over the world. What has WWE done that has gone viral in the last 10 years? Nothing.
That's why I wanted you to present your argument, because you have to be extremely clear and extremely concise when it comes to debating with fed walkers and drones. You have to be very concise. WWE will have stuff go viral. It's just in their own solar system. Ask anybody who doesn't really watch wrestling, have they seen a viral WWE clip recently?
They'll say no.
They'll say no. I know that's a hard truth for fed walkers and drones to accept. And I'm reutilizing the term fed walker that I coined because, again, I'm starting to notice some people acting like fed walkers. So I'm going to address you too. It'll go viral within that bubble. But outside of it, WWE is not as hot as people claim it is, dude. Dave Meltzer saying WWE is hot right now is to keep the drones off his back.
Mm-hmm.
All that stuff where, like, how he gave the Braun Breaker Jey Uso match 4.5 stars, that was to keep the drones off his back. Some people are afraid of y'all. Y'all know that, right? I said a long time ago, drones and fed walkers have scaring the hoes energy. They do. Because you can't have a coherent conversation with them. It is impossible. Because once you start to analyze with logic and facts and critique with logic and facts, they throw tantrums. They throw tantrums. Werner, please tell the people if I'm fucking lying.
No, you're speaking straight facts.
They actually throw tantrums. They throw adult fits.
Mm-hmm.
It's unbelievable to see. And God forbid, this is something I've been wanting to address for a long time, and I never thought that I kind of had the words to express it. I'm that type of person. Once I have the words to say something, then I speak on it. But until then, I kind of hold my tongue. Y'all want to know something I have noticed about WWE drones and Fed walkers as of recently? They don't like being excluded.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know why they don't like being excluded? Because they were so used to WWE being the only game in town that when no one's talking about WWE, they had to step in every conversation and make it about who, Warner?
The WWE.
It like without fail. I was waiting until I compiled enough data to really speak on it. Guys, every AEW story I post, it don't matter positive, it don't matter. Every AEW story, either me or Werner posts, within, Werner, please tell the people if I'm lying on this next part, within 20 minutes, there will be anywhere from 5 to 10 on Facebook, anti-AEW comments. On Instagram, I would even say 5 minutes max on Instagram, 10 to 20 anti-AEW comments. And on Twitter, within 3 minutes, there's like 5 anti-AEW comments. They don't like being excluded. They have only child syndrome. They're so used to being the only game in town that they do not want to share attention. It's strange. That's the only word I can think to use when it comes to this. It's strange. It's very weird behavior to attach so deeply to something that does not pay it forward to you. Is very nasty, diabolical work. It's a reason why I wanted to walk this down slow. Guys, y'all know we bring entertainment value. That's not even a question, but sometimes you got to walk topics down slow in order for people to really get it. And tonight was one of them nights where I said, I can't wait to get in front of the camera and talk about this because now I feel like I have enough evidence to back this up. If y'all don't believe me, go on our Facebook right now and look at any positive AEW post. Or look at any post that criticizes WWE in any shape, form, or fashion. Go. Go look at the post that Werner put up where it talked about, well, Daily DDT talked about black wrestlers being excluded from Please. Go look. Go look. Go look. Go look at that comment section. Now, this morning, that was something else that got brought up to me because somebody had posted on Twitter about how they hate the term please and man, let me tell you something. Me and Werner hated it from the jump, but I'm starting to realize what I hate the most about it. I'm actually starting to realize what I hate the most about it. It strips away every single bit of realism. Matter of fact, not every bit, the last bit of realism that WWE can hold on to as an entertainment entity. And that's credibility of calling your shows pay-per-views. There's a certain level of credibility that comes with the term pay-per-view. Credibility that comes with pay-per-view buys. When you hear that, it sounds prestigious. WWE has even taken that away. They're telling you, we don't want you to think this shit has realism. We don't want you to think this shit is a contest of the best athletes in the world. We don't want you to think that. We want you to think that we cornered this market so much so that we could come up with our own terms for it. And that's a joke. You know why? Because WWE does not hold the market hostage anymore. So to try to come up with your own term for pay-per-views is a joke. And I dare one of you fair walkers or drones to come in here talking about some, well, technically, ain't no technically nothing. You still have to pay for Peacock. So by technicality, that makes their shows what? You can't excuse logic from the classroom just to fit your narrative. You can't. You might be able to do that with people that don't give a damn. But to people that actually know this shit and care about it and want to see it grow and see it be better and see it thrive, we're not finna run around spewing WWE corporate jargon to everybody. You don't have to like it. I can't tell you how many posts me and Warren have put up where instead of putting please, we put pay-per-views, and here's 6-7 drones in the comment section. You meant please. Okay, and I meant kiss my ass. How about that? How about that? But I just had to get that out there, guys, because there's a lot of people that don't pay attention, and a lot of the enemies, the call is coming from inside the house. Let me put it that way. But that Seth Rollins thing was very eye-opening. It was. I don't care who you are. That was eye-opening. That should tell y'all that all these people, that these drones and fair walkers think are big superstars, are not. Fernando, you want to know something crazy about you saying that? I was literally just saying that to somebody else the other day. Swear to God. I just said that to somebody the other day. We was sitting in the car talking wrestling, and I said, the drones are worse than Taylor Swift fans. I refuse to say Swifties. I'm not saying that shit. They are. You know, and here's the one big thing about them that's the gigantic difference, ladies and gentlemen. Taylor Swift fans just enjoy Taylor Swift and leave people the fuck alone.
Mm-hmm.
They don't go into Kendrick Lamar concerts saying, this sucks. Why? This isn't going to draw. Now, can they be annoying? Absolutely. Most entertainers with fanatic fan bases are pretty fucking annoying. But at least they enjoy what they claim to enjoy, and they're not so insecure to the point of where they take shots at other artists. The only time they'll do that is if you attack her. And nobody's attacking WWE. People are just calling them on their shit. And I'm glad it's happening. All right, I'm going to read a few more comments, guys. I'm going to read Adrian Carpenter's first, though, because he came through the super chat. So that means we are 2 donations away from church. So contribute to the show, man. If you want your comment read first and faster, that's how you do it, man. I keep telling y'all that. Said, as an admin in a black wrestling group, this is disappointing to hear from her considering the incredibly poor booking black wrestlers she knows get. Yeah, and that was another part of it that I thought about, but I said I'm not going to spend too much time on that because let me tell you why, real quick. If I spoke in depth on that topic, not only would some people get offended, they'll start projecting, and I don't want to do that. I don't want to deal with that. I just don't want to deal with it. I just don't want to deal with it. Because not only just in the wrestling industry, but specifically in this case, in the wrestling industry, there is no struggle worse than the black struggle. None. And the moment you say that, here come the projections. Oh, well, Latinos go through this. Oh, well, Russians are going through that. And I don't want to hear that right now. I don't want to hear that. I don't want to hear it. I do not want to hear it. Because it's not even up for debate. In my eyes, it's not even up for debate. Until you walk a mile in my shoes, it's not even up for debate. So that's why I don't want to get too far into that. I'm just not in the mood. Said 223 came through saying, former WWE drone here, I now admit it sucks. Hey, man, look. We're not going to take that as a slam dunk or rah-rah or cheer. We're actually sorry that happened to you. We come on these reviews all the time and say they should give more back to their diehard fans. They should.
They really should.
But instead, they reward them with $50,000 ticket packages and terrible booking. So I actually feel bad for you, Said. I feel bad for you. I do. Said I would notice Darby Allin in person, especially with that tattoo on his face. Tattoo? What tattoo he got on his face?
I don't think he just paints his face. Plus, he's got that bright yellow or bright pink coat now that he loves to wear.
Well, I say year by year, everything WWE has done has declined each year, from attendance to ratings to sales. Everything but these drones deflect. Adrian Carpenter said WWE has literally become the Matrix. Once you unplug, you got to escape the mainframe like Neo to escape. I don't disagree with that. Jack Mehoff said WWE drones versus Fed Walkers. Who's worse? I think we've answered this question before.
Yeah, drones.
And I think, no. I think we were split on this, if I'm not mistaken. Werner said drones, and I said Fed Walkers, because Fed Walkers are really good at disguising being a drone. That's the only reason why I consider Fed Walkers to be worse. Fed Walkers will talk wrestling with you up until the point of where you criticize WWE, and then you notice their whole mood change, and you're like, wait, what was that? What's that about? They're really, really sneaky. I don't like, Mod, as you talking through me, it's a scene in Mr. D's where the butler goes, I am Betty Betty sneaky. My mom used to say that all the time. But they're very sneaky. It's real hard. Well, no, it's not hard to spot them. It's hard to read them at first. Because they'll look like they're a fan of just all wrestling. And when you initially start talking to them, you're like, oh, okay. And then you'll say something about WWE. And then it's like, uh-oh. Why'd you get so aggressive all of a sudden? So I think Fed Walkers are worse just based on the surprise factor. You really got to put in work to figure out if they're drones. And you shouldn't have to. If you like WWE predominantly, just say that. Or you was finna say something. My fault, bro.
No, I think it's drones, because then you know right off the bat. And then if you do start criticizing WWE, then you start seeing that toddler tantrum when you say anything bad about WWE. Like Seth Rollins can't wrestle anymore. That's, and who wants to deal with a 35-year-old man who's on the floor kicking and screaming because you said Seth Rollins can't wrestle?
See, we're having guys, this is what's called a healthy debate. See, but that's what you just said at the end is why I consider Fed Walkers the worst, because you have to talk to them for an hour to get to that point. You see what I'm saying? You have to talk to them for a decent amount of time to even get to the tantrum. I'd rather you just get to the tantrum.
Right. So like with drones, I'm there within 10 minutes.
Well, that would make them better then. You're making an argument for how they're better, not for how they're worse. Yeah, see? I'm too good at this, bro. I'm too good at this. But no, that's what makes Fed Walkers worse. You have to really break them down and talk to them, and it's like a Rubik's Cube. You really gotta get the colors to align before they show their true colors. It's the worst. Because you'll be talking about AEW, they're like, oh yeah, I love the stuff with Darby Allin, woo woo woo, and you're oh okay, oh yeah, I love what Jordan Grace is doing in TNA. Oh, that's dope. And then you'll be like, oh man, but WWE, man, they not doing good things right now. And then they'll be like, you be like, oh, here we go. I done just wasted 30 minutes talking to your ass. See, but I skip straight to it. I'm like the Kevin Samuels of the IWC. Now I just get straight to it. I just be like, dress size? How much did you weigh the last time you weighed yourself? I get straight to it now. Y'all notice when they come in here, the Fed Walkers come in here and they want to debate, I get straight to it. I don't even address their initial talking points, because typically with fair walkers, their talking points echo everything you see from anti-AEW grifters. They have nothing original to say. Nothing. So I just get straight to it. I don't got time for all that bullshit. They're going to eventually price out a family from attending, then what? They don't care.
Yeah, they really don't care.
They do not care. They only care about their bottom line. They don't give a shit. Adrian Carpenter said, F them, talk about it. We need it to be said. I say to my group, even though it's black fans in the group attacking me for saying, well, I hate to say it, those sound like coons to me, homie. Them sound like people you don't want to be in the trenches with. Them sound like the people that are in and have you as a prisoner of war. Came through with another super chat. Adrian Carpenter is killing it right now, guys.
There we go.
So what's crazy is Samantha made that comment after her fiance just left WWE because of the poor booking. Okay, so Adrian Carpenter, I'm going to trust that you know this as a black person. When it comes to coons, integrity and situational awareness are not their strong suit. And they're typically tone deaf. I cannot skip over that. Typically, coons are very tone deaf. Like the Titus O'Neil comments. That was tone deaf as hell. Now, somebody might say, well, what about Mick Foley? I addressed Mick Foley earlier. I'm not race baiting. I addressed Mick Foley earlier. But, typically, those are the 3 weak points of a coon. Lack of situational awareness, very tone deaf, and when money is involved, they might as well have motherfucking earmuffs on. They might as well have on earmuffs and blinders. So you can't control. The only people that can control coons are the people who enlisted them. And WWE enlisted Samantha Irvin. So she's going to show all 3 of those traits that I just described to you. And that sucks, because I think Samantha Irvin is immensely talented and she comes off as a good person. But that was just so disappointing. If Richard O'Shea wasn't a real laid-back, chill kind of guy and he was more of an aggressive alpha, when she came home and we linked back up, I would have had to be like, what the fuck are you doing? You know this is why I left, right? The same shit you telling people to shut up and enjoy, I left. Whose side are you on? That's how that conversation would go. And depending on her answer, I'd be going to the courthouse the next morning. Because you don't need somebody like that in the trenches with you. Because they'll either do one or 2 things. They'll sail you up the river or fuck you over. There is no happy option. There is no happy option. So, Ricochet, I hope you was paying attention to what your lady said, pimp. I hope you was paying attention to what your lady said, bro. She's praising the same structure that oppressed you. Be mindful, bro. Be very mindful. He said Stevie Ray like Booker T, or is he more real? Stevie Ray is the anti-Booker T in every single possible way. Stevie Ray had some drone comments like some years back, but Stevie Ray kind of plays the shadows as he should, because Stevie Ray understands the ins and outs of the business. Stevie Ray has seen the darkest of dark sides of wrestling, and he's seen the brightest of bright sides of wrestling. So that's why you don't see him offer his opinion on everything, because he knows the cons and he knows the pros. And he's like, WWE ain't never broke me off no bag, so fuck it. What I gotta run out here and shield for? I respect that. And even if they did offer him a bag, he turned it down, because he don't be doing that shit his brother be doing. He do not be doing that shit his brother be doing. Again, he had some drone-ish comments about 6-7 years ago, but like outside of that, not really. Straight up. See what else we got, and then we going to go ahead and get into Monday Night Raw, ladies and gentlemen. We appreciate y'all sticking around. Like gang, comment gang, share gang, donation gang. Go ahead and drop some fire emojis. Drop some donations through. We are one donation away from church. So we can do this. We can do this. Yes, and prayers up to Luchasaurus, Dominik Broderick. Prayers up to him. That man had double pneumonia. Goodness gracious.
On paddle body.
It's not even winter yet.
How did that play? Holy shit. I'm sorry, the soundboard did something on his own. That was weird. But no, that was that when I saw that, that's sad. And he could have died because his wife had found him collapsed. So if she was just doing something and didn't find him, we might not be talking about him as being alive right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, if he was a single dude living by himself, we wouldn't be talking about Luchasaurus being someone who's still on this earth. And that's sad. And rest in peace to Dikembe Mutombo and Pete Rose, man. This year, last year, in 2020, man.
And John Ashcroft yesterday.
Yeah. This year, last year, in 2020, goodness gracious.
Yeah.
I mean, people have just been dropping left and right, man. It's sad, bro. It's real sad. It's super sad. But it's all good, man. You know, God is going to continue to move on this planet with the people that he ordained to do great things. And all we can do is live our lives on a day-to-day basis and put our best foot forward.
Oh, yeah. Chris Christopherson, too.
Yeah. Ricky
he was so good in Blade.
Definitely.
I mean, he was a great musician, don't get me wrong. But
his acting was next level.
Yeah.
Ricky said Stevie should talk sense in the Booker. That ain't going to happen.
That ain't never going to happen.
He's too far gone. He is way too far gone.
He could get slapped in the face and he'll still big up WWE.
Yeah, Triple H could pee in that man's mouth and he gonna be like, "That's it? You ain't got no more?"
So Triple H went to a Diddy party with Booker T?
That sounds like two people that would be at that party.
You know?
So I don't know why you asked me that question.
I mean, Vince was already there, so.
Rhea says, Samantha does kind of come off as I'm better than you. Well, specifically that take came off very elitist and holier than thou, and I didn't like it. I really did not like that, especially the tone she used. I just didn't even like the tone that she used. Let me see what else we got. All right, guys, I'm about to motherfucking read a couple more, and then we got to get into the show. Said Angel Reese doesn't watch wrestling. A lot of people don't watch wrestling.
Yeah. Wrestling isn't what it used to be.
And that's something that only WWE fans refuse to accept. And they don't want to accept it because that would mean that they would have to admit that WWE wasn't like prime real estate for all the years that they had a monopoly on wrestling.
People are just cutting the cord. They're still watching.
Yeah, that's what they run to, and that's just not the truth, bro. Stuff that would only be true, and I've always said this, even before we did the show. That one statement and sentiment would be true if nothing touched the ratings of what Raw used to get back in the 90s.
Mm-hmm.
If no program exceeded 7 million viewers, they would have an argument. They would have an argument. But do you know how many programs since like DVR and all this stuff and Sling, all that became a thing? Do y'all know how many programs have exceeded well over 10 million viewers?
Everything but WWE.
Right. So Big Bang Theory was doing numbers at one point.
I bet you Christmas time, I bet you Hallmark does better numbers than WWE.
Yeah, so like y'all got to cut that shit out. Yo, and when ABC Family existed, I know.
Oh,
I
yeah.
Know that was doing
yeah.
Dude, it's such a easy excuse to poke holes in. Like, okay, if
some of USA's original programming back in the 2010s, or late 2000s, early 2010s.
Now,
when they had Burn Notice and all that, I'm sure that did better than WWE.
Now, hold on. Now, Brandon Thurston, you Fed Walker, this would be a statistic to pull up. How many programs have done over Attitude Era viewership since the Attitude Era?
Mm-hmm.
Now, that's a stat that would be interesting to see. How many programs have exceeded the peak Attitude Era rating? Because that would kill that logic of people are just cutting the cord. It would kill it dead.
Mm-hmm.
But you're not gonna do that because you're so afraid. You and Meltzer have become so afraid of the drones that y'all just putting out any random ass stat that y'all can put out. Just to keep them happy. Yeah, just to keep them happy. Come on, man. Yeah, no, the MLB is funny for not putting him in the Hall of Fame, especially considering how encouraged sports books are these days.
Yeah, right.
And how all of these leagues have partnerships with sports books.
Mm-hmm.
Ain't that something?
Some teams do too.
Yeah, ain't that something? Ain't that weird? That's real funny. It's only cool when the billionaires can make money off of it. That's the only time it's okay. When the billionaires can make money off of it, then it's fine.
But if a millionaire does it, gotta stop it.
No. We should be getting that money. That's how they look at it. If y'all have never been around billionaires in real life, that's actually how they think about stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Stop.
Again?
Stop. No.
He's retiring. Let it go.
No, they didn't. Your ass got that from Ringside News.
Probably, because that's all they care about is Ringside News.
There's no way. They can't be that. Dude, WWE doesn't want to build up any goodwill outside of their bubble at all.
Nope.
They don't, bro.
Nope.
They are going into crash out mode. They are trying to attack anything outside of their bubble. Stop. Oh, God. You know what this is retaliation for, right? Let's see if the comment section figures this out. Y'all know what that's retaliation for. When did they file it? Hold on, that'll let me know if it was retaliation. When did they file it? I don't want to make assumptions without facts and evidence. When did they file this? Whatever article you reading should be able to provide that. Catherine, whatever article you read that from, it should have that information. If it doesn't, you shouldn't be getting your news from that source. When did they file? That will tell me everything. This is something I want to see. I'll actually stop the September 30th. That is literally today. Yeah. Werner, can you verify that?
I'm already looking.
Where did you get this from?
I am actually looking up on the U.S. government website. One is abandoned.
Okay.
From Bryan Danielson.
Okay.
It's 3 yeses with exclamation points. The application date was filed July 29, 2024.
Okay.
On
Danielson's behalf, correct?
On Danielson's behalf.
Okay.
It was abandoned on September 20th, 2024.
Okay.
A lot of it's ice cream. A lot of weird people.
So did he try to reapply for it?
I don't know. I'm not seeing any reappliance for the Yes trademark, because normally it would just be another trademark under it saying pending, live,
of course.
And goods and services and all that stuff. I'm not seeing any of that.
So what would WWE have to appeal? If the trademark was abandoned, who are they appealing against? Or contesting, I'm sorry. Who are they contesting against?
I'm not even seeing WWE.
Okay, so this is why you verify stuff. We just did live journalism. This is why you verify stuff. The internet will just say anything. Like, what are we doing here? So I need a very specific source that states that WWE is contesting an active trademark for the yes chant. If you cannot provide that information, it's a nothing burger. It is an absolute nothing burger. This is why y'all, man, people pay for paywalls for this. Like, bro, that's crazy.
So there is another person named James Edward Harris. He applied for the same trademark Danielson had on August 26th, 2024.
Okay.
It is pending. So I don't know if that's his lawyer or
it's a strong likelihood that it is.
Yeah.
But then you can't appeal an appeal, though.
Right.
I don't think some of y'all know how this works. That would have already shown on the website. That would have already shown on the website. That's too big. That's too big of an entity. WWE is too big of an entity to where that wouldn't have shown almost instantly.
And I would be seeing a dead one for WWE. I don't see a dead one. I don't think they ever applied for it.
You saying WrestleOps is reporting it. What is their source?
They have to have a source.
What is the source? Where are they pulling the information from? Werner just did live journalism right in front of your face. He just did live fact checking right in front of your face. I literally watch Wrestle Talk Pop articles based on tweets all day today.
Why?
I mean, that's what they do. And y'all eat that shit up with a spoon.
Yeah, that's true.
So why are you putting it in here? Y'all eat that shit up with a spoon. I always see y'all in the comment section underneath it. So why complain? Oops, did I say the quiet part loud?
Yeah.
My bad. My bad. Uh-oh. Y'all be dick riding these wrestlers and these personalities all day in these news places that don't give a shit about you. Okay. So what's the complaint? What's actually the complaint? That's what I want to get to. What's the actual complaint? Still not seeing nothing, huh, Werner?
No. I mean, I'm down to just double yeses and not even WWE.
And by the way, guys, if y'all want to support some real content creators that literally we just did live journalism and fact checking. If y'all want to support us, man, hit the Cash App, hit the Streamlabs link, hit the super chats. Y'all welcome, bro. Because this is something that these people y'all pay for their paywalls do not do. And
there is an abandoned trademark for Flirt Fast.
Thanks, Werner, for sharing that shitty fucking information. But this is stuff that y'all pay for paywalls for, and they don't even verify it.
Nope.
And they don't even verify it. Just saying shit for engagement. WrestleOps know they have a huge reach. So they just gonna say stuff. That's the reason why they blocked us, is because we would cross-check a lot of their news. Fightful would too sometimes, but like it was rare. I think they in bed with each other. I ain't gonna lie. I wouldn't be surprised if one day Fightful bought WrestleOps. It really wouldn't surprise me. But yeah, a lot of these news places that y'all dick ride share sources. I bet y'all didn't know that. It's only 2 people that don't share sources in the community right now. It's only 2. And I doubt y'all even know who they are. That's the crazy part. And you want to know how I know y'all don't know who they are? I never see y'all in their comment sections. We have given y'all. Oh yeah, I'm about to talk my shit. So if you don't want to hear it, you can leave the stream. How many times have we gotten on these streams and we've given y'all inside information and we said, just watch it play out. And it plays out the exact way we informed you. So the two of them are us and WrestleVotes. The only difference between us and WrestleVotes, We actually get on camera and we don't hide our faces when we tell y'all news. We don't hide behind our brand like Sean Ross Treesap does. We don't hide behind an audio file. We get right on these cameras and tell y'all what's really going on. And then when it happens, y'all be like, whoa, what you guys said happened. And we be like, we know. We know. We told you that news 4 months ahead. That's why I be trying to encourage people to come watch the shows more than I do look at the page. Because if you come watch the shows, that's where we drop all the scoops for real. Said wrestle officers pulling the source out of their butts. Yeah, man, it don't surprise me anymore that I don't see anything other than fake news reports. Yeah, that would have been a way bigger deal, and it also would have popped up on the website. It's too much money between AEW and Bryan Danielson and WWE for that not to be rectified pretty quickly. Come on, man. Come on, man. Come on, man. But show y'all support, man. We about to get into Monday Night Raw. Let's not delay y'all any further, dude. Let's not delay y'all any further. I want to get into it so we could get moving, man. I just don't be wanting to talk about Raw, goddammit. I just don't be wanting to talk about Raw, but we got to do it. That's what y'all here for. Okay. The show opens with Jey Uso and his son, and when I tell you, boy, he need to get a DNA test. I said, oh, that's dope. He let a little random fan come do a majority of his entrance with him. That's cool. And then when they was like, his son, I was like, whoa. Whoa. Hey, now, they do not look related in any shape, form, or fashion. Jay, I think you might need to go get a DNA test on that little fucker. That little boy don't look nothing like you. That little boy don't look shit like you, bruh. I'm not sure if anybody has ever told you that before, but that little boy ain't look nothing like you. I ain't gonna lie, I thought that was a little motherfucking Puerto Rican kid. I thought that was a little chubby Puerto Rican kid. I'm just saying, bruh. I'm just saying. I don't know if Jey Uso's motherfucking wife is Latina or something. I don't know. But even yet and still, I've seen y'all genetics. All y'all look like each other. That's what's holding Ava Raine back. She looked like her dad in the face. That's really what's holding her back.
And the overbite.
She looked like her dad, and there ain't no mistaking that's the Rock's child. What's the explanation on your end? I'm just pointing it out. That ain't even me trying to start no rumor. That's just observation. Okay? Now, something I'm gonna say is the new IC title belt, it looks good. It looks good. I think it looks really good. That blue adds a different level of detail that belt desperately needed. It looks good, but the problem is who it's on. So giving that belt to him to kick it off doesn't surprise me because he's Samoan. But in the same token, it's a good looking belt. I just really wish WWE had a product that you could be excited about to where you even felt like that was a big deal. Back in the day when belts used to change and they used to, get new designs, you would be so excited about it because you'd be like, man, who's going to win it? Who's going to be the first to have it around their waist? Now it's just like, it's on a dude that says yeet. Mm-hmm. That's how it felt. Like, I liked the belt, but I was like, it's on a dude that literally says yeet. That's his whole fucking gimmick. It's hard to look past the design of the belt when it's on someone who just says yeet. And I'm not one of those people. I'm sorry. I am not. I repeat, I am not one of those people that are willing to look past a negative to get to a very small positive. I'm going to give you an example. I'm not willing to look past a woman being finer than a motherfucker, but she got a shitty attitude just because her vagina is real good. No. No. But yeah, Jey Uso makes his way to the ring. Now, this is something we knew, but it really hit home tonight. He's so reliant on that damn catchphrase. The dude can't even cut a promo without using a cadence to where the fans can chant yeet. I got to put that shit on the soundboard. I'm probably going to give the soundboard a whole revamp within the next couple months, probably going into 2025. It's going to be all new shit. But I'm going to say this now. Is this your king? That's how I feel every time I am subjected to hearing Jey Uso cut a promo. This is the guy y'all championed. This is the guy. This is the dude playing the dude disguised as another dude.
Yeah.
This is the guy. This is the guy. Y'all see what I'm trying to say? This is the guy. Really? No, let's not signal boost the people on the roster that deserve the opportunity and actually have talent. Let's signal boost the yeet guy.
Mm-hmm.
How does that happen? How does that happen? That's an interesting comment, Amish electrician. I don't even know how to take that. What does that even mean? Oh, my God. But he comes down to that ring, and he's just doing the say something, pause for the yeet. Say something, pause for the yeet. And you could tell he had nothing else to say, and he was losing the crowd, so he just was like, he made his poor mother his human shield. Mama, we did it. I was like, if you don't fucking stop.
Mama said to be like myself.
Dog, he literally was losing the crowd and was like, let me go to the mom button.
Mm-hmm.
Comment section, am I lying? Comment section, am I lying? Say that means that people without intelligence are testing for this guy who can't. To say he can't wrestle is an understatement, Amish electrician. He can't. Look, I'm convinced, and I was talking about this too the other day. If you told Jey Uso you cannot work a WWE structured match, you have to go out there in the ring and call a match with Will Ospreay. Jey Uso would look like the worst wrestler to ever hit a wrestling ring. He would look like the worst wrestler to ever touch it. And I feel the same way about Roman. If you told Roman to go out in that ring with Will Ospreay and you calling everything in the ring, no hard cam style bullshit, none of that. None of that. Go out there with Will and call it in the ring. Roman Reigns would look like the worst wrestler on the planet. You could say that about pretty much anybody in the bloodline except for Jacob Fatu. Let's call a spade a spade. I think Jey Uso would end up injuring Will Ospreay. I really believe that. I think Will Ospreay would get frustrated with him because if he had to call a match in the ring, Jey Uso would be like, all right, Us, I'm going for a punch. And he'd be like, okay, cool. All right, what's next? All right, Us, I'm going for a punch.
All right, Us, just lay down. Yeet, and then I'm going to fly. Yeet, and then I'm going to do a 5-star frog splash. Yeet, and then match over.
5-star frog splash?
Yeet.
You call that a 5-star frog splash. He just jumps in the air and lands and plops his belly on everybody.
Yeah.
Not a 5-star frog splash. Don't insult the 5-star frog splash like that. But fucking, yeah, dude, if he had to go in the ring and call it with anybody who actually knows how to wrestle, he would look like a fish out of damn water. The first time call, first time listener, already like what I'm here. Salute to you, Amish electrician.
There we go.
You know what I'm saying? Over there on the Twitter. Make sure to give us a subscribe on YouTube as well and like the stream and share it and all that good stuff. Said Jey Uso would not win against Jey Lee. Look, Jay Lethal is a mat technician. I think, again, Jay Lethal would probably get frustrated. He'd probably get frustrated. He'd be like, dude, what else can you do? Okay, cool. Punch. Okay, cool. What else can you do? Well, Oos, I'm going to go for the super kick. Jay, what else can you do? All right, cool. I'll bust everything out the bag. I'll do this pop-up Samoan drop.
What
Jay,
else?
Jay, what else can you do? Shit, I mean, I could do a splash. Jay.
I can hit you with a chair.
Right. We can go to the DQ finish, Oos.
Yeah.
This is the guy that y'all championed to this spot. Said we'll give him a receipt just for being an idiot. That's funny to me. I don't know why that's funny to me. Him just hitting the shit out of Jey Uso just because he's frustrated.
This is for you being stupid. Why didn't you learn how to? Oh, you went to Booker T school. Okay, that makes sense.
Oh, there it is.
Yeah.
Said Jey Uso is one of the worst wrestlers ever. Yeah, that'll be his next move. I could say yeet. That's funny.
I can do this in the ring.
Oh, Moxie Mike, don't even get us started. If he had to go out and call a match in the ring and he couldn't do super kicks, frog splashes, and spears. Oh. What Cat Williams say on My Wife and Kids? What we gonna do? An instrumental? He said, we can't rap about bitches. We can't rap about this. We can't rap. He was like, damn, what we gonna do? An instrumental? That's what it would be for Jey Uso. If you told him he couldn't do none of that shit you just said, what would he go out there and do?
That should be a match.
Good God.
If I were a heel going up against Jey Uso, can't super kick, can't do the splash, can't do anything.
I was like Dresser said, but the kids love eating. Yeah. Let me tell you something. When it comes to that, man, I don't care what the kids do. I'm more so holding the adults that bring them to the shows accountable because they're the ones that pay to get into the venues and support this trash. Like at the end of the day, said you see them trying to figure out how to do DQ in the Hell in a Cell match. We watched it live.
Yeah.
Do people forget the Seth Rollins Bray Wyatt shit? Yeah.
Amsterdam.
Who is the Jey Uso equivalent in AEW? Amish electrician. I'm going to say this in as good faith as I possibly can. I think the worst wrestler on the AEW roster can do more than Jey Uso in the ring.
Yeah.
There is no equivalent. That's not even me saying that in bad faith. I mean, I actually mean that. I'm so serious. If I was trolling, I'd probably be laughing, or my voice would be shaky. No, I actually believe you could put the worst wrestler in AEW against a Jey Uso match, and it would look miles better. It would. We even said one thing we can't take away from Orange Cassidy is, hell, at least he does Roman Reigns' moveset better than him.
Yeah, that's true.
How does a man that looked like Orange Cassidy throw a better Superman punch than Roman Reigns?
Now, if he does a Samoan drop.
Uh-oh. He might have to come out to the ring throwing up the one then. Okay. Uh-oh.
That'd be funny as hell. Like this week, all of a sudden, oh, he did a Samoan drop this week.
I wonder where this is going. Partnership. Oh, God. Mo Dunn said, happy birthday, Swerve. Yeah, man. Shouts out to Swerve, too. I remember when he popped into our motherfucking Dynasty stream, man.
Mm-hmm.
That was dope, man. We were doing that while I was on the road. But, yeah, man, that was cool. That was really cool. Marco Steiner. You know what I'm saying? In a bit. Good morning from Germany.
There we go.
Shouts out to Germany, man. International. Not even spelled properly. INTANATACHA. International. No flatulence, man. No. No. Yes, Guten Morgen.
Guten Morgen.
Yeah. But you said Brian Keith is Jey Uso equivalent. We absolutely, positively cannot stand Brian Keith, and even yet and still, I think Brian Keith could probably put on a better match than Jey Uso.
He'll have to suck another man's titties while doing it.
But he'll do it.
He'll do it.
Said, are you complimenting Daniel Garcia? Are you not? Is everybody just forgetting how shit Jey Uso is in the ring? Guys, I had a back injury that literally stopped me from having to fucking wrestle. I could go in the ring now, rusty, and still put on a better match than Jey Uso. I say that with all confidence. Like, do y'all not watch Jey Uso matches? Like, am I tripping? Am I in the Twilight Zone or something?
Jade's AEW run was better than any of Jey Uso's matches.
Be for real. Like, all right. 5 a.m. over there in Germany, man. Salute to everybody over there in Germany. And man, watching on Facebook. Appreciate you. Don't forget to like the stream, like the page. We go live every week. This is going to be a stacked content week, man.
Mm-hmm.
It's going to be a stacked one, guys. We got a pay-per-view.
Yep.
On Saturday. I'm not calling it that stupid corporate jargon.
No.
And we're going to do our typical shows Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. I was considering tomorrow because it's the little CW debut. I gotta think about it. But we'll see. We'll see. Said he couldn't wrestle as a tag team. He looks even worse now. Said I've seen horrible indie matches that are better than Jey Uso matches. Agreed.
Mm-hmm.
Agreed. But salute to everybody in here, man. If y'all are in here and y'all are supporting heavy, go on ahead and give me I'm going to switch it up. Give me a guitar emoji.
There we go.
All right. But the LeBron breaker comes out, and I laughed. You know why? Because he came out looking real docile and kissed the ringish, and I was like, they about to make him turn babyface. And lo and behold, Werner, did they or did they not have Braun Breaker come out there like, you know what, man? You deserve that belt. I said the man who would walk out that night would be the better man, and you were the better man. And then it ended so awkwardly because Jey Uso had already lost the damn crowd. The crowd was like, can we move on now?
Mm-hmm.
He'd already lost the damn crowd. And then he had the nerve to be like, hey, Us, I heard there's some dogs in Indiana.
Oh, my God. No.
What? You corny bastard.
This still just proves my question. Who's had the bigger drop off, Wardlow or Braun Breaker?
He's not buried. Remember Werner?
Yeah,
remember
he's
Werner.
not buried.
Even what's his name? Top Dollar is like, if you think Braun Breaker got buried because he lost to one of the most over people in the company, you're just stupid. They just had Braun Breaker come out there like a spayed and neutered puppy.
Mm-hmm.
To Jey damn Uso.
Mm-hmm.
Not to Gunther, not to somebody that's really intimidating and brooding, or Jey damn Uso.
Yeet.
Man, that shit was so funny to me, bro. They had him come out there, lighten his voice up and everything. Did you hear his voice?
Mm-hmm.
I thought in 1 second he was going to be like, I can be Agent M.
Mm-hmm.
Jey Uso, you were the better man. Thank you. I love this song. Get real. Who looks like a champion? And I know it's going somewhere crowd is about to kill us later on in the show. We're going to address how that's a nothing burger too when we get to it. Don't you worry. We're going to address how that's a nothing burger when we get to it too. Said WWE literally yeeted Breaker's push.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, everybody in the comment section seems to agree that he's been buried, dude. The dude was starting to get white hot. Everybody was barking and all that shit. And they were like, so, Braun, there's this guy. You know, the guy that is a guy that he might have yeet on his shirt. I can neither confirm nor deny. But would you mind laying down for said guy? You talk about Jey Uso? Yeah.
Yeah, because his dad won't shut up.
So
And I'm afraid of him.
So can we do this? Are we doing this? Are we doing this? Is this a thing? Like, be for real, man. Oh man. Hey man, don't do Tito like that. Tito actually has soul. Jey Uso is a fake black American. He look. Every time Werner knew this was a problem with me from the beginning. I've never liked Jey Uso's black scent.
No.
I've never liked it.
No.
Because he's one of those type of people. I think that if you actually held a gun to him, he would not talk like that.
Should we ask the Detroit Police Department? I'm just asking questions out here.
Oh, damn. Okay, y'all, we've been doing this show for 5 years. I think that was the best burn I have ever heard Werner give on this show. Usually anytime Werner tries to roast, it falls completely flat. That right there, damn, oh my God.
Oh my God.
I don't even know how I continue after that one. I don't even know how I continue after that one. Jesus Christ. That was like Jeff Ross levels right there. Fuck me. Holy shit, that was wild. Okay, I gotta keep going. Naomi's with Jimmy, if I'm not mistaken, Maria.
That is correct.
Jimmy don't really do it like how Jey does it though. Like he still tries to talk with like a black accent, but it's definitely not as bad as Jey. It's definitely not as bad as Jey. And you could tell it's black accent because he does it like anytime somebody does black accent, it's really exaggerated. It's never accurate. It's never bang on accurate. It's always some exaggerated way that black people really don't talk. We really don't talk like that. Name a black person you have met that's like, yeah, you oos. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go to Long John Silver's and I'm gonna order a pizza. They ain't gonna give it to me, oos. So I'm gonna have to go to A&W side of the Long John Silver's. Now I'm gonna get me a root beer. Yeet. When have you ever heard a black person talk like that? Ever. Even amongst each other, we don't talk like that. Guys, I was just kicking it with my motherfucking family this week. If y'all was in that backyard, y'all would have found that, no black person actually talks like that. We actually own businesses, and we're actually lawyers and doctors and work in entertainment, and we don't do that. So it comes off very fucking patronizing and very disingenuous.
But who told them to talk like that, though?
The product of that is I don't know and I don't fucking care. Maybe he could ask the Detroit Police Department that too. Because in that damn DUI video, he definitely wasn't talking like that. That DUI video is just a gift that keeps on giving, ain't it?
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, because he wasn't talking like that in that video. Go, if you don't believe me, go watch. If you want to find out how Jey Uso really talks, go watch that video.
Mm-hmm.
He was real docile. He was, hey man, I don't really know what he sounded like damn Brian McKnight. Do I ever cross your mind anytime? He wasn't doing none of that. So I went to the swap meet, oos. I went to look for a machete, oos. Man, they sold me a van down by the river, Oos. What black person talks like that? Jesus Christ. Fuck. See, y'all get it now. I've never liked it. I have never liked it. I have never liked it, and I never will like it. Yeah, he was real yes sir, no sir on that video. Said Rikishi scared WWE into burying Braun with his threats that Jey would go to AEW. Nobody believed that though.
No.
I know a few that sound like that without the yeet. People said they wild and now said the Jey Uso impression is so fun. That's how he talks. Say Black is brilliant, so this whole shtick is very awkward. Oh, trust me, I know. Said he was waiting for Roman's music to hit. And we so ready for that damn storyline to end. It's not even funny. All right, y'all. Let's keep it going. Rey Mysterio makes his entrance as we go to break. Back for commercial, the Judgment Day roll up and chat with Liv Morgan while Dominik Mysterio takes a call from Finn Balor.
Balor Club.
Balor Club. You're going to Balor when you Balor.
Balor Club.
Not the last act of Valor, but the last act of Balor.
Balor Club.
Finn says he's having travel issues, but tells Dom to tell Liv that everything is taken care of and he'll be at the show soon. Next up, oh, God. Rey, I get it. You wanted to make sure your kid was in position before you did anything else. I get it. I understand, bro. I get it. But, dude, they got you. Because I don't know if y'all know this. Most of y'all probably do. If y'all are an intelligent wrestling fan base in our chat room. I ain't going to lie. So y'all probably already know what I'm finna say. In that lucha culture, spots where people get their masks taken off, that shit is treated like capital fucking punishment. Like, that is a no. That is a no-no. That is a huge no-no. Don't you get disqualified in Mexico if you take?
That's right. Yeah,
dude, that is a big thing. That is something that should be reserved for like the biggest of biggest matches.
Yep.
Rey, they're even telling you they don't even respect your customs anymore. Leave. The only
shock the world. Go to AEW and show up in CMLL.
Dude, get out of there, bro. Get out of there, bro. Please get out of there. They had
Looks like Dom has already been indoctrinated. He'll be fine.
Dude, they had you lose a random match on Raw and have your mask get taken off, and you got rolled up by a ice cold Xavier Woods. Oh. Y'all providing the quotables tonight. The Amish electrician said, I'm not sure if Rey knows how to order a proper taco anymore.
Bruh. He just goes to Taco Bell.
On me, he does. You guys got a chalupa?
I want the Mexican pizza.
And we're not being racist because that's literally how Rey Mysterio talks.
Yeah.
What happened to the Nacho Bel Grande? Like, Rey, it's not 1998, man. But guys, if y'all enjoying what y'all seeing, hit the Cash App, hit the Streamlabs link, man. Support your
one
boys.
away.
One away from church, man. We can do it. We can do it. Normally the people who hit the Cash App ain't hit the Cash App tonight. I'm a little disappointed. Y'all got to come through. My phone hit my damn water bottle hard as shit. That was crazy. But said yes. Taking the mask is a sin in Mexico. Yeah, so like to have that spot go off on a random Monday Night Raw and he lost. No. Rey should be getting used as a special attraction. Only hit up Rey when you got a feud he could sink his teeth into for a big show. That's how Rey Mysterio should be treated at this point of his career.
And I think Tony would do that.
In a second.
Yeah. And just to confirm, never wrestled in CMLL.
Cool, Jay.
So think of how big of a deal that would be.
Yeah. Said my son Dom would like a thirsty white woman who barely knows how to live.
That's the only reason why I'm resigning.
Did you hear the rumor that Carlton was fired and Will was hired? Jesus Christ, man. Good old Ray. Good old Ray. Say y'all not being racist, we sound like specifically Ray though.
Yeah, we're mainly doing Ray.
I ain't gonna lie. I'm just glad he's bald because if he had an Edgar cut underneath that mask, I might have had to roast Rey Mysterio for about 30 minutes. It would have been, yeah. No, but Rey Mysterio's a cool dude, man. He's cool people. Legend. Absolute legend.
Yes.
Revolutionized Lucha Libre. Honestly. Man, we got 148 people on the Twits. That's what I'm talking about, goddammit. Hell yeah, we doing them numbers. We need y'all to comment, though, man. Damn, that's a lot of people when I think about it. 148 people watching little old us.
Kicking ass and taking names.
I'm going to start a radio station called WEHA. Wee-haw. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, that's where Rey Mysterio's pro wrestling career has died for me. I like to pretend he retired at that moment right there. Amish Electrician said he had his best match at All In 2018. Yeah, that was where Rey Mysterio retired for me.
Wasn't it him and Bandito?
Him, Bandito, and I'm missing the other person. Was it Coda?
No, Coda was on.
He was on the other side, right?
Yeah, it was the Golden Elite.
Yeah. Who was the third in that fucking... Why am I blanking on this?
I'm looking it up.
I'm so shitty that I'm blanking on this. That's what happened when you get some ass and you nut. You just forget you just forget everything.
Phoenix.
God damn. Oh.
Perfect. Penta goes to WWE, takes over Ray's spot. Ray goes to AEW, works with Phoenix. They both go to CMLL, do some, magical things in Mexico that have never been done before, and everyone goes apeshit for it because it's Mexico. And then, he can, go off into the sunset.
That was about to go off the rails very fast. I'm so glad you stopped yourself. God damn, what was you about to say? The mystical taco next? It was getting real. It was getting
only if it's at Taco Bell for
that
Ray.
Shit was getting real racist real fast. I'm like, oh God, slow down. Slow down. Okay, but and by the way, Werner, with all that being said, what does Penta say?
Oh, shut the fuck up with what?
Oh, no, you shut the fuck up, motherfucker. Well, let something magical happen in Mexico. Show fucking passive aggressive ass motherfucking microaggressions.
Penta's gonna actually have to learn English.
And that's where it goes off the rails. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, let's move on. Yeah, don't tread on me. He's gonna have to learn that there language there. I'm from Michigan, but I think I'm from Kentucky.
No, God, no.
Werner, you think you wouldn't blend in Kentucky?
I don't want to blend in Kentucky.
Werner, that wasn't the question I asked. Do you not think you would blend in Kentucky?
I don't want to blend in Kentucky.
That's not the question I asked.
That's my answer.
Look at you acting like a girl. Do you need some milk? Okay, I'll go buy you some new panties. I'll get you some pads. We'll have a good time. Jeez, I don't want to be known as that person. Jeez, all right, we got you, Werner. Chill out. All right, say where you guys broadcasting from, learn as I go. I am from the beautiful, luxurious Chicago, Illinois. Go ahead, Werner.
I'm from the great state of Michigan.
I'm from the great state of Michigan, yeah.
That's right.
Oh.
Goddamn right.
We don't take no Democrats up here.
Damn right.
We take our Democrats and we push them north.
We tell them to get the fuck out of our stadiums.
So, guys, if y'all are starting a petition to get him off the show, I will sign it. I will sign it. I don't condone any of these takes that he's given.
Do you see what happened at the big house?
Your mustache said more of that sentence for you than your own mouth. That's how I know I don't need to address that. I saw your mustache move more than your mouth when you said that. Man. Okay. All right, y'all. All right, man. Before Werner says anything else. Jeez Louise. Okay. Here we go. I already told y'all what happened in the match. So backstage, Sonya strap-on threatens Down syndrome Becky, talking about how she's going to be all alone during her match, but don't worry, she'll be there, and so will the other member of Team Strap-on, Shayna Baszler. And good God almighty. And Shayna doesn't bite unless Sonya tells her to?
Reason.
What was the reason?
I had a reason.
What was the reason? What was the reason?
I just explained the reason.
What was the reason, bitch?
I don't need to explain myself to you. And
what was the reason?
I ain't busted out in a minute, but Tay-Rock.
On paddle body, bitch. Use a taco body, bitch. Johnny Bravo body, bitch. Weird shaped body, bitch. Silverback 8 body, bitch. You are a McDonald's ice cream cone shaped body, bitch. I don't know if you should lose or gain weight body, bitch. Stink body, bitch. Upper half army tape body, bitch. You got that Queen Latifah from Set It Off body, bitch. You are a Mark Henry body, bitch. Bitch, you are an upside down bowling pin figure body, bitch. I'm gonna keep it going. You are a Quasimodo body, bitch. Upper half Lizzo. Bottom half Tory Doe body, bitch. You got a can't even shop at Forever 21 for your clothes body, bitch. You got a car oil funnel shaped body, bitch. Blanca from Street Fighter in the face body, bitch. Big T now that he lost weight body, bitch. You Ricky Lake body, bitch. I'm gonna keep it going. You're a linebacker body, bitch. You Chicago bitch.
Just scrap it. 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 You got Team Strap-on threatening to bite people. You got Lyra Valkyria looking like a dumbass. My name's Lyra Valkyria. I don't know what's going on at any moment, at any time.
But let me smile and think I do.
She looks like a dumbass. I'm sorry. She has the Roman Reigns effect. She just looks like a fucking dumbass. Like, you could probably, I am almost certain you could probably kick her in the stomach and she would just look around like, what happened? Like, bitch, you just got kicked in the stomach. Did I? Like, I'm sorry. She is the epitome of lights are on, but nobody's home. Amish electrician said your mustache had more first downs than the Buckeye O-line. Oh, man.
Oh, my God.
Fuck Ohio.
Man, you still look like a state trooper. Shut up. All right. Said this segment never saw a bus over 25 feet. Yo, that's wild. That's wild. That's wild. That's funny. Said first time I've heard Team Strap-on. Well,
I mean, come on. Come on.
Help me conveniently locate the lie.
Yeah, right. Tell me when I'm telling lies.
That BDSM at its finest. Everybody needs a mask and needs to be whipped. Yeah, well, apparently. That she was anointed by Becky. Yeah, all that goddamn caping and burying of other talent that Becky did to get her over. And what has that gotten Lyra? Yeah. Woo! I hate a fucking theme song, too.
No one seems to give a shit about our theme song either.
It's like they only do it because WWE crowds literally just go to the shows to fucking chant and sing. That's the only reason why they do it. All right, man. All right. Says Sonya deserves a big push. Off of what? A cliff? Cheeks? Boney Bob? Cliff? What we talk about?
Equality.
I think as a mouthpiece, she's fine.
Mm-hmm.
But we've already seen that Sonya Deville has a ceiling in that ring.
Mm-hmm.
And it's not a very high one. So, and I'm sorry. This made me want to actually throw up. When I saw Julia wrestling in that high school gym for NXT on a house show circuit.
Oh my God.
And the moveset that girl was doing was looking like Sonya Deville was performing in that ring. I said, oh, she's done.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to watch tomorrow, and I'm going to watch objectively. I'm actually going to watch and kind of just observe. That is going to be the measure of how they're going to not only push Julia, but what they're going to allow her to do. Because what I saw in that house show footage, it looked like I was watching a Sonya Deville match. And all the people in the comment section underneath it, well, yeah, she's going to work the NXT house show circuit. She has to learn how to work the WWE style.
That should not be a thing. That really should not be a fucking thing.
Dude, that's like saying wearing burlap sacks is a style. The WWE style isn't a style. It's an abomination. Moving on. Now that we found out Shayna Baszler bites people.
Mm-hmm.
We get a cryptic burning rune vignette for the Viking Raiders return. Who cares? Xavier Woods runs into Kofi backstage and thanks him for letting him do it by himself. Pause. Kofi asks if the mask thing was on purpose. He says, of course not. Oh, my God. And Kofi pulls a Chody Rhodes during the road to WrestleMania and says, I gave you my Jey Uso title shot. I thought you deserved it. What has Xavier Woods done to deserve it?
Not a gosh darn thing.
All right, cool. Storytelling. WWE has the best stories that make the most sense and they're so great. Suck my dick. Any thoughts on this? I gotta calm down.
Waste of fucking time. Waste of fucking time. And I don't like creepy Karrion Kross standing off in the background. It made him look like a creeper. And someone who should be arrested for things.
Arrested for things?
I don't want to get into algorithmic goodness.
Algorithmic goodness. And Matthew Shelton, that was your portion of the show. We understand. So we got that off. So now do you feel better? You saw him. He was there.
Mm-hmm.
Said Julia should not be in a high school gym unless she's previewing a match with a recent high school graduate. Man.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I saw that and I said, that's not good. That's not good. Not good at all. Okay. Lyra Valkyria versus Zoe Stark. Zoe Stark won by pinfall with the Z360 after some Sonya Deville interference. How many nothing burgers can WWE cook in one night?
Well, they do it weekly, so I mean...
Dude, bruh. All right. Post-match, Caden Carter and Katana Chance run down and make the save, sending Team Strap-on packing. Then we get a video package for Braun Strowman versus Bronson Reed. When we get to it, I'm going to address someone directly about praising this. I'm going to address you directly. All right, Adam Bald gives security instructions backstage as CM Punk walks past to send us to break. This dude was dressed like a damn youth ministry pastor. Okay. Back commercial. Katana Chance and Caden Carter interview backstage about to reclaim their tag titles after they take care of Team Strap-on. Then the Unholy Union roll up, and Isla Dawn is a freak.
I'm like, goddamn, you dirty bitch, you dirty bitch, you dirty bitch.
She's dirty.
She's dirty, girl.
She's dirty.
Muchacha sucia.
Mm-hmm.
All right. But in the arena, Hell in a Cell is lowered around the ring. Adam Bald is on the mic with security in the ring, and he's like, what did he say? I promise main events and special attractions. And on Saturday, I got one hell of a special attraction lined up. He sounded like Vince.
Mm-hmm. Because that's the culture.
Wouldn't you know?
Wouldn't you know? Partnership.
So that Saturday, the war between CM Punk and Drew McIntyre will be over. Why was he doing that? Like, why was he doing that? Just the voice growl. I'm like, dude, stop. Said, but to get there, we need to make sure there's no fighting tonight. Then why would you put them in the set? Never mind. Okay. He said, but he's granted both competitors a parting shot in their bitter war of words. Oh. And he introduced the CM Hypocrite and then Ice Cold Drew McIntyre. Can I make this a long story short, y'all? Would y'all mind? We hate cutting corners, but can we make this a long story short? It was CM Punk doing that weird stalker voice again.
Mm-hmm.
It was
the groomer voice.
Yeah, it was Drew McIntyre saying the same shit we've heard over and over. This was just goddamn, we don't know what else to say. Let's just get to the pay-per-view babble.
Yep.
This was another nothing burger. And here's how overproduced WWE is. I want to see if anybody else noticed this. When the security was lined up, they Adam Bald said no fighting, right?
Mm-hmm.
They parted the security for Drew McIntyre and CM Punk to have a sight line to each other. So it looked like two of the security guards were up against the ropes uncomfortably, just so they could get that stupid, crappy-ass camera shot.
Yep. Because it's all about the camera angles.
Amish Electricity said CM Punk is waiting for his moment on CW to propose to Roxanne. Dude, it's creepy.
Man, Cora Jay's going to be pissed.
And now Roxanne Perez is like talking about him in every interview.
Mm-hmm.
It's weird. CM Punk is a creep. And believe it or not, some women are attracted to that. Some women are actually attracted to that. Because it's probably more attention than they've ever gotten in their lives. That's what happens with low self-esteem women. All you got to do is whisper a couple sweet nothings, and they're like, oh, I love you. Call yourself my dad again.
I wonder if this is the real reason with AEW.
Man, you can't. I hate when you do that shit.
I'm just wondering.
Why are you being cryptic? We do a show. This is where
I'm
you
just
talk.
wondering if he was trying to groom women in AEW, and it didn't work, and he had to go away, and he was injured. Then he tried to do it with Anna, and Jack Perry got in his face.
You're killing me with that. So there's a thing. I'm like, okay, what's the thing? Damn, this is where you talk. We're on the show. We're live. Okay, but fucking the Jack Perry is a little weird. Man, Mr. Mayhem, you got to let it go. Bro. You got to let it go, bro. You got to let it go, bro. Like, I say that with love in my heart, bro. You got to let that shit go, dog. Dude, CM Punk has shown himself to be everything he claims he stands against. You got to let it go. But I got to let it go. You got to let it go, bro. Your boy's a clown, man. Your boy's clown shoes. He is. And remember, I told you this, bro. I can level with you. I used to be a huge fan of CM Punk. But this dude in the past 2 years has shown to be everything that he claimed he wasn't.
Mm-hmm.
He has migrating morals. He stands on nothing. And I guarantee you, once that money stop rolling in, AJ gonna leave his ass too. Wouldn't be shocked if they already separated.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-oh. Don't forget I said it.
Uh-oh.
I might have just dropped a nugget on y'all.
Uh-oh.
Don't forget I said it. Just saying. When something come out about 6 months to a year from now, y'all gonna be like, Oh, why am I paying for Fightful Select? Yeah, but you think she okay with this whole close relationship shit with these little ass girls? You think you think AJ okay with that? Okay. Said Roxanne's heroes are AJ Lee and CM Punk.
Okay.
Yeah,
Still doesn't say that he's not a groomer.
It really, yeah, that clears nothing up. Damn, Maria, she said Punk is a cuck. Jesus.
Wow.
Go straight to it. There we go. All right, I got you. Said, but it's story.
Cinema.
Lord. I'm so glad WWE fans get shamed for that.
Mm-hmm.
All right. But Braun Strowman is interviewed backstage, and he says, I don't know what trepidatious means, but I'm not nervous, and he'll be the last monster standing tonight. You big dumb buffoon.
Boy, that Shane storyline is really working out for him.
You big, stupid, burly, inbred hick. Jesus Christ. I don't know what trepidatious means.
But I ain't nervous.
I bet when he started controlling your narrative, what's a narrative?
That's not a indie. That's something I own, and I still only work for WWE.
Good God. But then The Miz rolls up and says last week he had a match with Bronson Reed that Strowman interrupted. Oh, and guys, speaking of shucking and jiving coons, here comes R-Truth doing the minstrel show.
Mm-hmm.
Here we go. Dude, the crowd's not laughing at you anymore because they're... Let me teach y'all something. I'm going to give y'all a race lesson again. Let's do this. When white people see a black person acting out too hard to curry favor with them, it turns them off. Even white people don't like cooning. At least not at the level that R-Truth does it. Because they see through it. They go, okay, dude, stop kissing my ass. We'll never accept you. But R-Truth is too damn lost in the sauce to realize, dude, they're never going to accept you. That base that you're hoping accepts you for doing all this buffoon humor, they're never going to accept you. Why do you think they don't laugh at it anymore? 'Cause I work here. It's not funny.
I wish more of Black America would call him out for what he's doing in WWE.
Don't speak on shit you don't know about. Dude. Truth. You see all these black people in professional wrestling fighting for equity right now. Like right now, currently. And you still doing this, bro. People like you with gimmicks like yours are the reason why WWE thought it was absurd to pay Swerve a good amount of money. You know that, right? When are you going to wake up and realize your gimmick is holding back black wrestlers because as long as they know they can typecast you in that role, they're going to do it, dumbass. God. That's why I said don't speak on nothing you don't know about, because all these black wrestlers that have been speaking out recently, like, yo, this is what they so used to us being. Let me correct myself. Black wrestlers outside of the WWE bubble have been saying, you just watch Swerve have to set the record straight on the whole pay gap thing. You just watched him have to do that. So don't say black people ain't speaking up for it, bruh. It's just as long as R-Truth gets up and looks at himself in the mirror with no confidence, no integrity, and no balls, it's going to hold us back in the industry. Now, that's not me absolving blame from the white executives that have been doing it for the past 4 decades. But do you think gimmicks like R-Truth helps? No. Dude, when are you going to wake up and look at yourself in the mirror and go, I'm making a fool of myself? I'm the reason why my company thinks paying Swerve is not worth it. This is on me. When are you going to have that conversation with yourself? Because apparently nobody in your life got balls enough to keep it real with you. Lord. Said R-Truth seems happy being a comedy act, and that's the problem. The complacency is the problem. Well, as long as you giving me a check, boss, I'll shuck and jive, and I'll make stupid jokes and pretend I'm stupid. And clearly, oh, dude, Fernando, clearly R-Truth took business advice from Booker T. Mm-hmm. Listen here, Truth, you gonna make a fool of yourself, but you know what? Get that bag, man. Can't y'all just picture Booker T saying that shit? And you know what's sad? Booker T is probably telling all the black wrestlers that he oversees in his promotion the same thing. It's a dude in NXT named Javon Evans. There's no way as a black man with an alpha mentality, I would let them put in front of my theme song a vocal recording of me saying, he's so bouncy. What? I would have walked in that studio and be like, you want me to say what? Why the fuck does Jey Uso get to sound like a masculine man on his theme song, and in the front of my theme song, I got to say, he's so bouncy? Man, you got me 30 layers of fucked up. I would have walked, I would have went there with that engineer. I would have been like, you, what? Huh? Tell the office I'm not doing it. I'll say something a little more masculine, but I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that. I'm a grown-ass man. Lord. Mr. Ma'am said Booker T makes a fool of himself on NXT every week. Oh, I've heard it. Trust me. I've heard it. Because that's the shit that white people think black people act like, and they be laughing. He said shucky ducky quack quack. He's so funny. That's why they like people like Steve Harvey. He do all that goddamn caricature of blackness bullshit. Well, what the hell wrong with you? That was a dumb guess. Yuck, yuck, yuck. White people love that shit. Then they meet a black person like me and they be like, oh, you're different. And I'll be like, yeah, because we don't act like that. What the hell? What was you thinking? Black people don't talk like that. And I really don't know why Steve Harvey talk like that, because ain't that motherfucker, ain't he from like, what, Indiana or Michigan or something?
I thought he was from Chicago.
He's not from Chicago. No, you ain't from Chicago acting like that. Look at Bernie Mac. You ain't from Chicago acting like that. No. That fake country bullshit he do.
He was born in Welch, West Virginia.
Right. Dude, that ain't even the South. That's not like the South, homie. He's from Cleveland. There you go, Mo. Thank you. Yeah, he's from Cleveland. He's from fucking Cleveland. What the hell? What person from Cleveland talks like that? Yeah. Man, R-Truth, break them damn chains, bro. We free. We free now. I promise. Break them damn chains, dog. Yeah, he's not Jim Clyburn South. No, right. Exactly. You get it. You get it. Jesus Christ. I just don't want to see this shit no more. I don't even care to read the rest of the segment. I don't even want to talk about it no more. After commercial, Sami Zayn is interviewed backstage. I'm escaping this too. Sami Zayn's promos, I cannot get into them. I cannot get into promos with a dude that looks like my local homeless person could beat him in a 12-round fight in 2 rounds. Sami Zayn does not look like a wrestler. Somebody in this comment section might say, oh, I thought that mentality died. It did. But yet and still, Sami Zayn don't look like a damn wrestler. He looks like a homeless Canadian dude. I cannot take anything he says seriously. I don't even think he could take anything he says or anyone else says seriously, because every time somebody's cutting a heated promo on him, he's fucking smirking. Every time he's smirking when somebody's cutting an impassioned promo, I just want to smack him. Like, what are you smirking for, you fucking dork? You fucking ginger dork? What are you smirking for? So I'm not going through that either. He's a dork. And if you like Sami Zayn, you a dork too. Judgment Day, consisting of Carlito, Dominik, and JD Squarehead going against the LWO. Judgment Day won by pinfall with the Devil Inside from JD Squarehead on Joaquin Wilde. It was some interference from Liv Morgan and Finn Balor. They don't got nowhere to go with this Judgment Day shit. They don't got nowhere to go with the bloodline shit. So they're just booking them for the sake of booking them at this point. Rhea Ripley is even starting to feel overexposed. And y'all know how much I love Rhea Ripley. Even Rhea Ripley is starting to feel overexposed. If y'all disagree, let me know. The promo they had Rhea Ripley cut tonight, that is the worst promo I think I've heard Rhea Ripley cut since she's been on the main roster. And I hate to say it, because y'all know how much I love Rhea. But she's regressing in front of our eyes. I think she peaked with that match against Charlotte Flair at WrestleMania in 2023. I think she peaked, at least in WWE. I think she peaked. And now she's regressing. Because now it's to a point where it's like, Werner, answer this for me. What is giving her the title again gonna do?
Not a goddamn thing.
What is having her win the Rumble gonna do?
Not a goddamn thing.
What is having Liv retain do?
Not a goddamn thing.
What does Liv winning the Rumble do?
Not a goddamn thing.
And I think WWE even knows that, but they're just like, we gotta book something. Because that promo she cut about the shark cage, and I know one of your little secrets, you're claustrophobic. Claustrophobic people are typically claustrophobic with enclosed spaces. Werner, can you look through bars?
Yes.
Okay. Technically, a shark cage is an enclosure, because I know there's some technicality people in the comment section. Technically, a shark cage is an enclosure. However, when it comes to claustrophobia, it typically, again, applies to closed-in spaces where there is no bars. There is no way of seeing anything. I think deep down inside, we're all mildly claustrophobic. Every human being. I think every human being is mildly claustrophobic. Some is just worse than others. What would trigger someone being claustrophobic in a shark cage where the bars are literally like 8 inches apart from each other? I swear to God, y'all, this shit don't make no sense.
Gotcha, bitch.
This shit don't make no sense. It don't make no sense. Mr. Mayhem, and again, I ask, because WWE has pretty much tipped their hand to this. Say Raquel is returning Bad Blood to help live. Okay, what does that do?
Not a goddamn thing.
We've seen them feud before. And it was way better. Amish Electric said Rhea needs to switch brands and feud with Jada Bianca. That's not going to do anything. That's not going to do anything. Rhea just looks checked out. Rhea just looks checked out. She just looks like, I'm just out here just doing what they tell me to do.
I'm here so I don't get fined.
Y'all remember how Ricochet looked before he left? That's how Rhea looks now. She looks like, look, I'm just out here doing what they telling me to do.
I really hope she doesn't re-sign on the dotted line.
That's the only reason they're going to give her the belt.
That should not be a contributing factor.
I'm going to tell y'all exactly what they're going to give her just to keep her around and make it seem like they have plans for her. They either going to give her the belt back before the Rumble or they're going to have her win the Rumble. And that's going to be enough to make her resign. Because I don't know what magic hocus pocus they put on these wrestlers to convince them that they have plans for them, but they're going to give Rhea a Royal Rumble win or they're going to give her that belt back and she's going to be like, oh, you guys do have plans for me. But Rhea just looks bored. She looks bored. All right. Finn hit AAR Priest with 3 coup de grace. Then, segment was done. Rhea and Liv got into it as always. It's whatever. We get a video package for Sheamus versus Pete Dunne. American Made make their entrance. Commentary eulogize. I could get that word right. I always fuck that word right. Okay. You got it, dear. Eulogizes Pete Rose as highlight clips play and a memorial graphic pops up after a moment and we go to break. Back for commercial, we get a video package for Damage Control, talking up all the teams they've beaten and challenging Bianca Belair and Jade Cargill for the tag titles. Gee, wonder who's going to win that one.
Oh, my God.
Hey, Triple H, you know you can only protect Jade so long, right? The Amish electrician said it's not just Rhea. I'm bored by Rhea, not sure what her ceiling is. Said Rhea Ripley will have better matches in AEW. That's without question. But you said you're bored by her and not sure what her ceiling is. She's already hit it.
Mm-hmm.
She's already hit it. That's it. She's already hit it. There is no ceiling past where she's at. She already got the Charlotte Flair humbling. She already got the Becky Lynch humbling. She already got the little empty title reigns. She's went through the WWE life cycle. She's already gone through the WWE main roster life cycle. Bianca has too, but Bianca's such a company woman that I think Bianca's a WWE lifer. I don't see Bianca ever leaving.
No.
And Jade just looks stupid because she should have never left AEW to begin with. So yeah, man, I don't know what else to say other than that. Did you have any comments, sir?
Rhea, don't sign. Know that they have nothing for you.
They gonna do everything in their power.
I know they're gonna give you false sense of security, and that security blanket that's not there. It's just not there. You're not going to be happy for the next 3 to 5 years, whatever that contract is. Do not sign on the dotted line.
Go see what's out there.
Yeah.
It don't even necessarily just got to be AEW. If you want to just go have a run outside of WWE, just do it. You have Trinity as a fucking, you can look at her and go, okay, and ask her questions and go, so when you left, what was it like? You have a resource on the roster that will tell you what it's like.
Mm-hmm.
Do you regret it? I'm sure she would say she don't regret it. I'm sure if you ask Trinity, does she regret it? She probably would say she don't regret it at all. But Rhea, go work GCW. If you want to still stay WWE adjacent, go work GCW. Because whether y'all know it or not, little inside info, we've told y'all this before. GCW and WWE are adjacent to each other.
Yep.
Y'all probably didn't know that. Don't be surprised if you start seeing even more WWE superstars popping up on GCW. Brett Lauderdale is a WWE shield.
He loves him some Stephanie McMahon.
Yeah, he is a feeder ground for WWE. I promise he is. He'll even tell you that himself. Said, would they ever give Rhea what TNA did? Let me tell you something. Do you not know who Rhea Ripley is? Anybody who wants to court her for her services is gonna have to back up the Brinks truck and definitely have a plan.
Mm-hmm. And I don't think TNA has that kind of money.
No, that would put them out of business. But we know who does, and we know where her husband is too.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll see what happens with that. I just think it's nothing for her. Oh God, I'm good. I'm an electrician. I'm good. Bailey, are you a Bailey fan? I'm just asking.
Ugh.
No. If he's a Bailey fan, that's fine. But I'm just gonna state my opinion. Bailey, dude. Bailey is that chick in that group of chicks that you talk to at the club and you finally got one that's giving you rhythm. She's that chick that's bringing the energy down in the room because she's just sitting across the room, just drinking a beer, staring at the room. And you like, bitch, you ruining the vibe. Can you go home? And she's like, nope, I came here with them. That's Bailey. You want her to just kind of fuck off, but she never really does. She doesn't really have anything special about her, so nobody really fucks with her like that. But she's still there. You just like, can you go on somewhere? That's how I feel about Bailey. Like, Bailey can just retire. There's nothing special about Bailey, and I don't think that there would be anything special about her outside of WWE.
And what is there left for her in WWE?
Right. Just retire. Like, Bailey just adds nothing. But because she has simps that like her booty, she still has a career. Said Brett is an interesting case. Anyone who wants to jump ship would have done so already. Brett is an interesting case because he doesn't seem to understand. He's one of those people like Anthem that he doesn't understand WWE is using him.
Mm-hmm.
He doesn't realize it. He really just does not put two and two together in that regard. So I'm not a Bailey fan, just asking the question. No, we appreciate you asking the questions. I just wanted to clear that up. I don't want to see Bailey anywhere else because what does Bailey add? Bailey is like a net negative. She's boring as all hell. Her matches are average at best. She doesn't have a good look. You can't really market her like that. Like, just Bailey's the charity case. Said Bloodsport sold out. Okay, good for them. But Chad Gable beat Kofi Kingston with a Chaos Theory after Xavier Woods would get involved in the match. And y'all want me to tell you why the logic of this is so fucking dumb to me? Didn't Xavier Woods just chew out Kofi Kingston for getting involved in his match? Didn't he?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Now, some people are going to say, oh, well, it's to advance to the heel turn. That doesn't make sense, though. Why would he do the one thing that he was mad at Kofi for just to betray him? That doesn't make sense. I screwed you over. I'm going to betray you because I screwed you over. I'm going to betray you because I did the one thing I told you not to do. That's nonsensical. So now I don't even want to see the heel turn anymore because it feels pointless. You ruined it. By having Xavier Woods interfere in this match, you ruined it because now Xavier Woods turning heel on Kofi Kingston wouldn't make any sense. It would now make more sense for Kofi to turn on him. Because he could be like, dude, I turned on you because you're a fucking hypocrite. Am I making sense?
Mm-hmm.
Said Bailey loves wrestling. She won't retire, but she should. But she should. She's taking a spot that a woman that's more talented could have. Sorry. They're both black wrestlers who won't main event the next plea. He said, plea. God damn. Pay-per-view. Triple H hates black men. Tell me something we don't know.
Mm-hmm.
Matthew Shelton said, I'm going to get roasted. Roasted for what? Roasted for what? Oh, wait a minute. I want to see. What do you, Matthew Shelton, let's see. Why do you think you're going to get roasted? Why do you think you're going to get roasted? I want to see this. Oh, okay. Well, text has no context. I had no way of knowing you said it as a joke. I want to see this. Matthew Shelton, why do you think you're going to get roasted, man? Let's talk. Let's have a talk. I'm about to roast you for not hitting the Cash App, homie.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I'm going to roast your ass for. Oh, we'll get to it. We'll get to it. Don't worry. We'll get to it. All right. Post-match, Woods is beside himself and slides in the ring to apologize to Kofi. Then we get a hype reel of various superstars appearing as a part of college football coverage. And they showed the Seth Rollins thing that we mentioned because, yeah. Go watch the beginning of the show if you haven't seen it. Okay. Bronson Reed said, I'm going to take years off of Seth Rollins' career if he comes back. Not off his career, off his life if he comes back. And he apologizes for exposing Braun Strowman as a man because he's the last monster standing. This shit is trash. Adam Pearce is giving referees and medical staff instructions as Guda walks past, and we get another wide VHS tape about how they see our intent and anger festers into rage, and his path ends in our demise and whatnot. How do y'all feel about the Wyatt Six at this point? Talk about it, Werner.
Go away. It's not working. Go away. This feud has been dead on arrival since the first VHS tape, and even before then, because you've overexposed it completely, and it was never going to work without Bray Wyatt. But you're going to try anyways, and it's still failing. You're not going to get the ROI you want.
Okay. All right, y'all. So what I'm about to do next, I'm going to escape 99% of the Sami Zayn Gunther promo. Sami Zayn comes off as such a whiny, bitchy, liberal twat waffle. I'm escaping.
Don't tense up, man. Don't tense up, man. Where you going? Settle that, bud.
Yeah, I don't want to hear grown men whine. I just can't do it. I can't do the Sami Zayn. Well, you're a coward. You're a coward, pal. Damn, his super chat's just showing up in Streamlabs? That's crazy. Fucking crazy. I cannot. I just can't. Gotcha, bitch. I can't. I'm a grown-ass man. This does not appeal to me. Gunther accepted Sami Zayn's challenge. And the whole logic that WWE tried to pass off was, oh, he baited him into violence, which got him to give him the match. And I'm like, no, he whined. He whined to get the match. Miz turned on R-Truth. Authors of Pain won. The Miz is about to be fucking aligned with useless ass Karrion Kross.
Yep.
Who would have saw that coming? Yeah, hold on. Somebody, Amish Electrician said bury Chad Gable for all the wrong reasons. Bruh.
Facts.
And it was just when he was starting to get some momentum.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna assume you from Cleveland. Said what fucking waste of time. Dude. It was that whole promo between Sammy and Gunther was just Sammy you're a coward. You're a meanie. No one here likes you because they think you're a coward too. Sound like a little biatch. Give me a fucking knife.
WWE, home of the beta male.
Too many factions and no direction. Facts.
Mm-hmm.
Commentary hypes up the Bad Blood card again, and we go to break. F commercial Imperium interview backstage. But before you can say much, and here's what I was going to address, because I swear y'all motherfucker. Oh, it was so many drones. See? We told you it was going somewhere and he wasn't buried. Because Braun Breaker was there at Gunther's world title. Who's to say WWE in their infinite wisdom doesn't even forget that segment happened?
Yeah, they'll forget by Friday.
Thank you. How many times have we seen teases like that for it to never come up again? And then
this time it'll be different.
Wait, and then even if it does, I was finna address that. And even if it does, and they actually get into a feud, who's to say Braun Breaker wouldn't lose that feud? Gunther has Triple H's balls with a vice grip. Triple H loves that big boring fuck. He loves them. He loves them. This was a nothing burger. Who's to say we even get this straight away? Braun's gonna win the Rumble. Huh? Y'all gotta stop falling for the bullshit. How many times have y'all seen stuff like this and then WWE turns around and creatively fucks you? See, I'm from a small town north of that. Shouts out to, as much as Werner hates to say this, shouts out to Ohio.
Fuck Ohio.
Everybody in Ohio that watches us, we appreciate you. Werner's just being a little hoe. That's all. Don't let little hoes get in the way of you loving your state. He thinks Michigan is God's gift to planet Earth.
That's right.
But I ain't seen Michigan rank on any top tourism list in the history of ever. So,
by the way, did you know that this year Detroit is actually the #1 place to live and raise a family?
Right. Okay. All right. Gotcha.
According to Money Inc.
Uh-huh.
Trust me, I was just as shocked as you are.
Werner, yeah, you started a publication. That's cool. All right.
I didn't start a publication.
All right. Okay. Yeah. See, Werner can't even have decorum. See, at least you said no offense. Werner can't even have decorum. See how people from Michigan act? He couldn't even have decorum. What do you expect from somebody from Michigan?
I have decorum.
You just tried to tell people on the stream that Detroit became the #1 place to live.
Yes.
The defense rest. Okay. That's right.
I didn't write the article. I think they're nuts.
Mo Dunn said OH.
Fuck Ohio.
See? No decorum. See? That would probably be the only reason why that would even rank in that way, Arthur. You get it. Because you could probably buy a 6-bedroom house for $6. Like, what we talking about? Okay. So, yeah, man. Yeah. Nice try, Werner. Okay.
In this economy?
That Detroit is a crap hole. Well, shouts out to all the good people in Detroit. Detroit, like, I ain't gonna lie, Detroit has a dope hip-hop scene right now. Shouts out to all the people that are trying to uplift Detroit. I want to make sure to say that. Okay? I want to make sure to say that. I want to see Detroit become better again because Detroit was a black mecca at one point. You know what I mean? So I want to see Detroit become great again. I really do. But as of now, no. No. Don't let Werner spew lies and misinformation. We We need community notes on our streams.
I'll send you the link.
That Detroit is adjacent to discussing racist water sources. God damn. Well, I'll let Werner address that one. I'll let him address that one. I don't know what that.
The Detroit Lions, they won tonight. Pretty handily, too.
It was like the Seahawks just fucking gave up. I was watching it a little bit. It was like in that third quarter, they just resigned to their fate. I was like, dude, fight. Fucking fight. They just gave up. It was like, we can't do any of our cute shit. We give up. We can't throw it 70 yards to DK Metcalf. We give up. That's what it was like. So I ain't gonna lie, man. I wouldn't count that as a victory, a moral victory maybe, but I wouldn't. That was more so the Seahawks just fucking giving up. I was getting frustrated watching that damn game, and Werner, I'm the first person to give your team props when it's due. They just gave up.
You give them props before even I do.
The Seahawks just, it was like they weren't able to do their cute shit, so they was just like, phone it in. You're not going to be able to throw 70-yard bombs to DK Metcalf on every play. I don't even know who coaches them anymore. But yeah, you're not going to be able to do that shit on every play. Take what the defense is giving you, and the Lions defense was giving you some shit. They really were.
Mm-hmm.
That was stupid. Watching that game was frustrating the hell out of me. At least that's one thing I can say about the Bears, win or lose. At least they don't give up. That shit was pussified. I just did not like that. All right. Oh, Werner, are you excited? Commentary informs us the title match is on Raw next week between Sami Zayn and Gunther, and also a good old-fashioned Donnybrook match between Sheamus and Pete Dunne. Oh, wait, and it doesn't stop there. But wait, there's more. Xavier Woods Intercontinental Championship match against Jey Uso.
Thank God that shit's only 2 hours.
Oh, yes. Oh, thank you, God. Oh, Werner, thank you for reminding me of that. Yes. Oh, yes. Thank you. Thank you, Jesus. Oh, Werner, thank you for reminding me of that. That's a beautiful thing. That is beautiful. That is gorgeous even. Okay. Said imagine being a Browns fan. Yeah.
Ugh.
That I'm in Houston. Good luck to the Tigers later today. Yeah, shouts out to Houston, man. I love Houston. Love Houston. Great food. Thick ass women. Plus, I got a lot of memories down there with my mom. Again, rest in peace, Mom. I miss you. That lot of memories down there. A lot of dope events happen down there. Like, dude, I love Houston. I love Texas in general. So, yeah, shouts out to Texas. Shouts out to Houston, man. Y'all baseball team still is a pack of fucking cheaters, but shouts out to you.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Let's see what else we got.
That includes Justin Verlander.
Uh-oh. And Kate Upton's refrigerator-built body.
Mm-hmm.
I swear, white boys only like her because she got some tig old bitties. That girl is built like a refrigerator.
That girl ruined Justin Verlander.
If you don't stop, you sound like a scorned ex. He was better when I had him, bitch.
I'm not saying that. I'm just saying towards the end of his Detroit career, she fucked him over.
Figuratively and literally there. But
yeah.
Next up, Matthew Shelton, come get this work, bro. You were right. You were absolutely right. Come get this work, bro. I saw you glazing all over this Bronson Reed, Braun Strowman match.
Oh, God.
Dude, for you to be a person that talks to me about how WWE has to utilize bells and whistles just to even make something look passable, the fact that you fell for this match made me so fucking disappointed in you, bro. You've said that to me on the phone. WWE has to use all the bells and whistles just to get their fans to even react. And yet and still, it's still garbage. Those were your words. Those were your words, homie. They were. And then you turned around tonight and got fooled by the exact same thing. Cloud ain't worth it, bro. I'm just going to say it. Cloud ain't worth it, bro. To praise something you know deep down inside you really don't like that just so you can get some favor with wrestlers and personalities and shit, it's not worth it, dog. And you going to keep getting clowned by people when you act that way. You can't play both sides of the fence, man. I would hate to see you become a fair walker. I would hate to see that because I fuck with you and you support the show heavy. And you know I rock with you, man. But seeing you glaze over this match was sickening because that's all this was. Let's use all the bells and whistles to cover up for the fact that these two can't have a competent match with none of it. Even the ring collapsing spot was a nothing burger and it was trash.
And you saw it coming a million miles away.
Yeah, and the ring didn't even collapse.
No.
It buckled. That's what it did. It didn't collapse. It buckled. I'm real disappointed in you, bro. And to all the people watching on Playback Gang, Matthew Shelton is a person that watches our streams. He supports heavy. I'm not shitting on him as a person. But, bro, you got to stop, man. The cloud ain't worth it, dog. The cloud ain't worth it. You heard me just say earlier there's no benefits package for cooning. There's no benefits package for being a fair walker either. You're not going to be able to retire and hang your hat on that. You're not going to get any interviews because of that. You're not going to get any love from wrestlers because of that. You want to know what these wrestlers think when they see people doing what you doing on social media, bro? They really be saying, look at this motherfucker here kissing my ass.
Mm-hmm.
You want to know who does that more than anybody? AJ Francis, top dollar. He does that more than anybody. He loves a good ego stroke. He loves a good ego stroke. But then the moment you criticize him, he turns into a drone. He goes straight to sign language. For all the new people in here, sign language is shame, insults, guilt, and the need to be right. As soon as you criticize him, oh, you're a virgin. You're an incel. Dude. That's why I can't rock with him like that no more. At one point, we DM'd and we was cool. But I'm like, bro, I can't rock with that, bro. That's corny as hell. Anytime somebody criticizes you, you turn into a fucking drone. But he loves a good ego stroke. Oh, when you praising him, he's the man. But let you criticize him in any way. Watch how fast he turn on you. I've seen this with my own eyes. Said the cloud won't give you rain when the drought hits. You, ooh.
That's a good one.
Ooh. Yeet to D. Oh, man. I couldn't have said it better myself. Yeah, and Mo Dunce, all this was a retread of every spot from every Big Show hardcore match we've ever seen. It was like they compiled all the Big Show hardcore match and all the Big Show versus Brock Lesnar match tapes and was like, let's find some way to incorporate this all into this match. It was lazy. It was uninspiring. And it just felt, I don't know. It felt like I was watching, you know what, Triple H, you might be right. What was that phrase? What did Triple H say WWE was? It's a what about wrestling? It's a TV show about wrestling?
Yes, it's a TV show about wrestling.
That's what I felt like I was watching. I felt like I was watching a TV show about wrestling. The barricade spots looked bad. Everything just looked like, okay, time to go to the next spot. Okay, time to do this now. Nothing felt chaotic. Nothing in this match felt spur of the moment. Nothing. Nothing about this match was original. It was generic. Moxie Mike hit the nail on the head. It was a generic big versus big match. It was generic. At best. Said, I've watched AJ and Ibu's space. He didn't know how to deal with negativity. Dude, he can't deal. And I don't even go in those spaces. He can't deal. I know this just by watching how he interacts with people. He has a very, very fragile ego. It's very fragile. Most people who come from WWE egos are real fragile. Most of them. Arthur Thompson, you get it. See, no, you can't say that. You making too much sense. No, you making too much sense. Don't do that. Don't do that. He doing that making too much sense thing. Arthur Thompson said, shouldn't the sale have came down if there was that much force to break a ring? No, no, no. We're not supposed to talk about seismic shocks.
Mm-hmm.
No, no, no. No, no, no. You're just supposed to suspend your disbelief. No.
Should we talk about how there's probably seat fillers in the first few rows?
Yeah, that spot when they went through the barricade.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Werner, you weren't supposed to say that.
Oops.
Said, wait, hold on. Said I owned it. I knew that was coming. I understand. I will adjust accordingly. Yeah, man, don't. It's not worth it, bro. You actually get more respect when you don't praise them.
Mm-hmm.
You actually get more respect when you do cut it down the middle. You know how many wrestlers I've had walk up to me like, man, y'all be hard on, this, that, and the third, but man, I respect that. You don't see us on the motherfuckers post, yeah, that was so great. You don't see it. You don't find it. Fucking find it. You won't. We ain't in the business of clout chasing, homie. He on this side, man. We got alphas and we got top of the line women. Man, we ain't doing that, bruh. That's not keeping it gangster. It's not. It's really a bad look for real. Cause then if they find out you associating with us, they gonna come back like, oh, one of your biggest followers liked it though. And I'm gonna be like, the views of Matthew Shelton do not represent the views of
Mm-hmm.
You don't want it to get to a point of where we gotta disown you. Dude, these wrestlers don't, fuck. Matthew Shelton, you've been around long enough to hear my stories about doing media at these events, chopping up game with these wrestlers because a lot of them are my friends. And I've told you the stuff that they say when they leave the convention floor. I've literally told you. They go in the back room, they go in the green room, and they be like, man, this fan was out here kissing my ass. It gave me this ugly ass drawing. I don't want this shit. I'm going to throw this away as soon as I get home. All that shit you be seeing on social media where they be like, I love my fans. That shit be fake. Especially with WWE wrestlers.
Mm-hmm.
Oops, again, I said the quiet part loud. Especially with WWE wrestlers. It is a directive. I know this to be very true. It is a directive that WWE superstars must maintain a neutral social media presence. Why do you think WWE superstars never comment on controversial topics on social media? Fool. God damn. The handbook is right there. Read it. I could tell the ring was going to break when Gunther hit that power bomb on Sami Zayn and the fucking ring didn't recoil.
Yeah.
Did y'all notice that? That was how I knew. Because I know the business. That was how I knew. When Gunther hit that powerbomb on Sami Zayn and the ring didn't give, I was like, oh, I see. So how does this feud end? Bronson Reed giving birth to the hand will work for me. They have nothing creatively, so they're just probably going to keep this going until they can anymore. But maybe not, because Seth Rollins will come out and help Braun Strowman pick up the win. And when I saw Seth hit that stomp and Braun Strowman win, I said, fuck. One of Triple H's safety nets and butt buddies are back. Now we got to deal with Seth Rollins being shoved down our throats too.
Mm-hmm.
Guys, I cringed so hard when I saw Seth because I said, damn it, damn it, damn it, damn it, damn it. Now I'm going to spin the block. Werner, I rope-a-doped everybody in this motherfucking chat for a reason. This is the reason why I told y'all that Braun Breaker segment with Gunther is a nothing burger, because if you think Seth Rollins ain't going to get first lick at that title before Braun Breaker, you are smoking that shit.
Yep.
Let me say it again. If you think Braun Breaker is going to get a shot at that belt before Seth get a swing at it, you smoking that shit. That is Triple H's ace in the damn hole. Do y'all not remember how much Seth was on the program and before he got injured? We would get like 3-4 segments of Seth on every show.
Mm-hmm. One's going to go right back to that.
If Triple H was an offensive coordinator, he would run Hail Marys on every play.
Cool.
You wouldn't have to worry about him establishing the run. You wouldn't have to worry about him establishing slants or dink and dunk or nothing. You know he's throwing a Hail Mary. You know he is every time. Every time. Because he's got nothing. He's creatively bankrupt. Said stepped away for a minute. Glad to see you still on track. Yeah, man, we do this show professionally.
Mm-hmm.
The funny how Seth is so white and the main event picture is also so non-black. Yeah, I know, right? That the only way Breaker gets a shot before Seth is if Seth lets it happen. Facts.
Which I doubt will happen.
That is why I said just a second ago that Braun Breaker Gunther segment was a nothing burger. That was a nothing burger. I know the drones are going to use it as ammunition to say, oh, he's not Barry, see? No.
My theme song's moreover.
No.
Seth Rollins has the male version of the Liv Morgan laugh.
Mm-hmm.
If those two laughed at the same time, I probably would delete myself. Ha, ha, ha. Ha, ha, ha. I'm a visionary. I'm a revolutionary. What have you revolutionized? What are you a visionary of? What are you an architect of? Your gimmick doesn't even make sense. Almost 200 people watching us live. But ratings, -10. Terrible show. Rating scale goes from -10 to +10, guys. I know we got some new people. -10. God awful show. We broke down every single way of how it was in the show this time around. This show continues to have no direction, no shining light of hope, no nothing. No moment. Go ahead.
-10. This show is trash. Real quick, I just remembered this. WWE is selling a Mattel toy of a lowrider. Is the family of Eddie Guerrero getting that money? Is Shaw getting that money?
Nope.
Is his other daughter getting that money?
Nope. Why you think they didn't brand it alongside Eddie Guerrero?
Oh.
Yeah, WWE is as a business entity, WWE are pieces of shit. Why do you think that they didn't market Eddie Guerrero alongside it?
Yeah.
Because that means they would have had to pay his family.
-10, no moment.
Said, yes, he does. Seth Rollins talks like his nose is pinched. Yes. He has a very nasally voice. He's a natural heel. All right, y'all, clear the air. You got to know when to let certain stuff go, man. You really got to know when to let certain stuff go. You got to know when you go in circles and people just not giving you the answers that you need and aren't adding anything to your life, so you just got to let them go. It is what it is. And that's why I want to clear the arrow.
over the weekend, obviously, Asheville, North Carolina really got hit even worse with mudslides and the water even rising higher. But shouts out to Cash Wheeler for starting a GoFundMe and getting, supplies to people in need and trying to get Starlink up available for remote areas of North Carolina and continuing to leave that that GoFundMe open so we can continue to help people along. I think with Dax and Camille's also helping as well.
That's beautiful.
So shouts out to AEW wrestlers for helping out in a crisis.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Unlike the final boss.
Man, let me tell you something right now. WWE is no different than any other mega business entity out there. They only do charitable stuff when they think that it'll benefit their bottom line. That's another little thing I hope I could get through to y'all since we on this stream. For fuck's sake, this is a company that is selling toilet paper with Dominik Mysterio's face on it.
Mm-hmm.
For $12. A $12 roll of toilet paper. You know who could use some toilet paper right now? You know who could use some resources right now?
Mm-hmm.
Keep that in mind. That's the company you support. If you're watching this on playback and you a diehard WWE fan, keep that in mind. That's the company you support. Instead of making a donation of toilet paper to, North Carolina, no, let's make toilet paper, $12 toilet paper with Dominik Mysterio's face on it. What a company. All right. Said Seth Rollins is a natural nothing, never liked the guy. His wife carried his career. Becky is hot fucking dumpster trash too, though.
Yeah.
Said shouts out to Asheville. Yeah, man. And I went down to North Carolina last year for WrestleCade. Got love. I will be back, ladies and gentlemen, this year. I went down there and I got so much love. So much love. The people were dope. The food was good. Shouts out to North Carolina, man. Straight up. The Tony is going to do a fight for the fallen spot tomorrow. Man, look, if he wants to do something like that for it, why not?
Yeah. And shouts out to him for doing it.
Real talk. All right, y'all, but it's time to get the hell up out of here, man. We hope all the new people enjoyed the show. If you're watching this on playback, we hope you enjoyed it too. But therefore, going once, going twice, and so to the man with the braids in his ass. So, signing off yet again, it's the epitome of black excellence, the king of dimes, is just your boy, Mr.Starks, and
the beacon of hope worldwide, the Messiah of semi-cute sixes, and the internal pessimist, Big Dub.
Peace out, y'all.
See you Wednesday.
Man, 5 years.